Welcome to Blue Skies from the Basement. My name is Austin. Joining me as fucking always is my best friend, the Savage Dad himself, Wes.
Welcome.
You gotta fucking warn me if you're gonna do that next time. Alright, I can't go unlubed.
Sunday.
Your ticket pays for the seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Speed TV. Sitting behind the camera over there is our wonderful producer, Trey.
Hey, what's up?
And sitting across from me is my beautiful girlfriend, Emily.
I like eggs.
Alright.
Y'all remember the Amanda show?
Yeah.
That was my shit.
Amanda show. And sitting over there that you guys can just ever so slightly see is our wonderful Junie. Thank you for joining us, Junie. Being a guest on the podcast now.
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
I'll get there eventually.
All right.
Hey, Wes.
We got the nostalgia out. Hi.
Knock, knock.
Hello.
Knock, knock.
I answer my door different.
Hey, Emily. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Frying pan.
Frying pan who?
I'm gonna hit you upside the head with a frying pan. Only the real OGs of Amanda Show know that.
Is she doing okay now?
I know.
Amanda Bynes? No.
I worry
Somebody
about her.
look up where Amanda Bynes is now.
Neither is Drake Bell.
Oh, yeah.
I looked into that whole thing.
Oh, him and Josh too?
No.
Yeah.
You know he's in Mexico now, and he's like a famous musician there.
What?
No shit.
Yeah, because he was a pedophile here.
Yeah, which is insane
Oh,
that he just went to
dude.
Mexico and was like, "I'm gonna start
I'm
over."
gonna start all over.
What was the line that
Oh my god.
in the song that everybody was singing wrong, and then he finally told us what the actual lyric was? Oh shit! How does
It's gonna take some time to realign.
Realign, not realize. And everybody was like, I thought it was realize. It's gonna take some time to realize.
I like that better.
But he was like, it doesn't fucking rhyme. It's realign. It's gonna take some time to realign.
I mean, sure.
So if you guys are hearing all of this squeaking in the background, that is because Austin's dad and his girlfriend, fiance, are upstairs building furniture directly above us, and
Is that what they're calling it now?
building furniture.
My dad literally was
Trying
like,
to give you a new brother.
Hey, babe, you want to go to IKEA?
he was like, give me 15 minutes and I'll run down there naked. And I was like, please don't get me banned on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I was like, then I can't do my job.
No, he's just gotta.
I would have to ban myself from this house if he did that.
Trey's like, you guys have done a lot of shit, but if that happens, I'm definitely not
Seeing
coming
Clark's
back over.
dick would have to be the last straw for me.
He's like, my therapist can only take so much.
Holy shit.
What are you getting notes of in that one?
Oh, wow.
Can I try?
That was an intense.
Notes of wow.
That was.
These floorboards do be
Holy
squeaking.
fuck.
They're also listening to T-Pain.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
It's like a liquor.
What the fuck is this? What is this?
With the ABV.
Oh my god. My dad got me an advent calendar of beer.
Oh, blend of barrel-aged beer.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh, well,
Wolf's
that's
Ridge
why.
Brewing.
Yeah.
It's their X. So 10 years.
I mean, I figured we're going into the 10th at midnight, so.
Each year, we blend a selection of barrel-aged
seventh
beers
at
to create a
7.
unique QV. What is that word?
I've literally never seen that word in my life.
QV?
And I know lots of words.
Let me see.
I know words.
C-U-V-E-E. C-U-V-E-E.
Covey? Covey?
Covey?
Cuvée? For our anniversary, for our 10-year, we
Yeah,
have
throw some
combined
French on
fresh dire wolf with Maple Knob Creek dire wolf, Blanton's Barrel. Oh my god, Blanton's Barrel dire wolf, our Weller Barrel aged Belgian triple,
They just
What?
threw
Weller?
a bunch of barrel-aged
Weller?
beer together.
Aged Belgian Triple and Lord Maris Barley Wine crack a can and join us in celebration of a decade of brewing. Dude, what is the fucking ABV of this shit?
14%.
Oh my
Jesus
god!
Christ.
For a beer?
Yeah.
It's 12%!
It's
Oh
almost
my
old enough to drink
It's
itself.
12!
Oh, okay, 12.
Holy-
It's 12. It's
It's
not as
almost
bad
old
as I
enough
thought.
to drink
Shit.
itself.
God damn, dude.
Yeah. I took a
Jesus
sip of that and was like, what the
Christ.
fuck did I put in here again? I don't remember what I fucking wrapped this.
If you need to stay here tonight, you can, man. Fuck.
Shit.
I feel like your beer has more of a percentage than my fucking liquor does. And
Yeah,
that's
no,
100 proof.
I hit it and my chest started to burn like I took a shot of whiskey.
I
and that
feel
was,
it in my stomach,
Yeah.
dude.
I was like, God damn, what am I drinking?
What the fuck? Oh my
Do
god.
you hear their
Nah, I don't.
bottoms up, bottoms up?
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
can hear the bass.
Bro,
pretty
they
well,
were
yeah.
playing Palm Trees by Flatbush Zombies earlier. And I was like, do you guys even know what this is? And they were like, nah. And I was like, what?
Damn it.
So much brand, unzip the bag, dip in my hand, then I palm trees. So when they so
Did I ever
shade,
tell
they
you about
can
the
never
time
harm
that
me.
I sold acid to Flatbush Zombies?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
You sold acid?
To Flatbush
You're
Zombies
lying.
when they were on tour.
You're lying like a rug right now.
I'm really not. When they were on tour in Cincinnati. It was right around the time that the Migos like tour got canceled because of something. It was Migos and Flatbush Zombies, I believe.
You're fucking. You've
I
had
am
a
not.
crazy life, huh?
This was back in 2017.
You've had a crazy life, dude.
Yeah, and completely by accident too. I met Mac Miller because he played at the venue that I worked at forever ago. I was there for the first concert that 21 Pilots ever sold out at. That was also at the music venue that I worked at. I remember seeing 21 Pilots when they brought in like maybe 10 people into the venue. And then like the next year they sold the entire place out. I did the private recording sessions with them. That was fun.
Damn.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, she did show me the
in our studio at the
yeah.
Underground.
which is crazy to me.
I worked there for 7 years. That was a volunteer job. So I did that for free.
I've never met anybody famous.
Oh, I've met a lot of famous people.
Yeah, I've never met anybody famous.
Warped Tour also for 7 years.
I mean, you met those skaters with me, the Enjoy team.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, that's it though. And even then, I didn't really meet them. We just kind of really you met them. You were just like, I fucking love you.
I was gonna die. I was gonna die right there.
I've
was
told you guys if there was ever a way that I was going to meet Rodney Mullen, it would be through the fact that I know Riley Hawk.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
What's that
Oh.
noise?
It's me.
It's feedback.
You're electric, bro.
Yeah, it's me.
But yeah, I would just hit up Riley and be like,
It's bees.
hey, can I call in a favor with your dad?
Dude. That would be
If I
fucking
got to meet
insane.
Tony, I would shit myself.
Oh yeah.
Like, holy fuck. And
Oh,
like
fuck
after meeting so many famous people, you get kind of burnt out after the first like couple years of like going to these tours and working at venues. Like
Sorry.
the shell shock.
She just
No.
Because I meet so many famous people. I'm just
The shell
burnt
shock.
out.
The shell shock
Yeah, I
of
wonder
it.
what that's like.
The shell shock of it kind of wears off a little bit, and you start to realize that that's like a big turnoff for them. It's like if you go up to them and you're like, "Oh my god," and
Oh,
like
yeah.
they hate that.
Yeah.
So I've learned how to talk to them like normal people, and they fucking love that shit because they're like, "Oh my god, yeah, thank you."
I mean, I would definitely like, and I've noticed just from seeing like interviews or how they talk and everything else that like they just want to be treated like a normal person. I would definitely be like, yo, love your music, or I've loved what you've done or whatever. And,
Oh,
but I'm
yeah.
not gonna sit there and be like, now,
I've done that before.
Now hold on, because I've thought about this a lot, and like Courtney from work, whenever we get them on the show, that like
You're a
I'm gonna-
dork around Courtney from
I'm gonna
work.
cry. I'm going to cry because I'm gonna be talking to them and I'm gonna tell them about how like the point in my life where I was at, and then like listening to their music and how it helped me, and like there's gonna be a moment where like I'm gonna cry
gonna
and they're
cry.
gonna fucking hate it.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, "Are you
like,
fucking
dude.
like seriously, bro? Our music like helped you through your depression? Shut the fuck up."
Shut the fuck up.
No, well, maybe not, because Courtney from work is not like Tony Hawk or like
No.
you know some
Yeah, Tony Hawk is telling tons of kids with dreams to shut the fuck up.
Especially the cancer kids. Yeah.
Not like Tony.
Especially the cancer kids.
I just mean like they haven't heard it, you know. Like I might be the first person to tell them, you know, or to like actually express it to them like that. That like you know, your music really helped me through a really tough time. I wouldn't say your music saved me.
No.
But it definitely helped me through like a really tough time.
From Indian Lakes did that for me.
Yeah.
For sure. Because that helped me through the death of Colin. That was like a pivotal moment in my life.
December 17th, baby.
And that was I know. And that was Colin's like favorite band, and he showed me From Indian Lakes.
Yeah.
And so after he died, that's all I fucking listened to.
Yeah.
And they've been my top listened to artists for the past decade.
I've been listening to Able Bodies like every fucking day.
Ah, dude, it's such a good fucking album.
So December 17th, they're doing a like live
stream
of Able Bodies for the 10-year
10-year
anniversary of it, and yeah, we're gonna watch it. It's like $10 a ticket.
Yeah.
It's on a Sunday.
So fucking excited.
Right?
I don't know, whatever the 17th is. So Courtney from Work was actually my second most listened to artist for this year.
Oh yeah, I forgot Spotify Wrapped happened.
Yeah,
it's on a Sunday.
And so I screenshotted where it said they were my number 2, and I also screenshotted how 3 of their songs were in my top songs for the year.
Yeah.
And they were in my top 5 3 times. And I sent it to them, and I said, you guys were my number 2 for the year. And they said, aw, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Emily. Also, the lyrics for Drunk are on Spotify, so go crazy with the cover.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
And
so
we have the green light to make that cover of Drunk that I want to make. And I messaged them back, and I said, caught my 7-year-old daughter singing along to Dream Girl. It's a family obsession.
Oh, yeah. I was playing Dream Girl like in the car, and she's like singing along to it, and I was like... It's amazing.
We even got the kids involved.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I mean, they're a fucking amazing. I can't wait to have them on. It's gonna be so much fun.
Oh yeah, and then From Indian Lakes is also going on tour.
Don't you do it.
Don't you
Get
do
the
it.
fuck out of here.
Was he about to get his dick out?
No, he was just gonna fuck up the camera.
Yeah.
I was gonna get his dick
I
out.
also messaged From Indian Lakes, and I said my number 1 since 2014. So excited to watch the live stream and hope to see you guys on your tour, because they're going on tour and they release new merch.
Dope.
This coming from the fact that on my birthday, his birthday, one of our birthdays,
your birthday,
my birthday,
yeah,
I saw that their lead singer was going on a solo tour, so I thought they broke up, and like From Indian Lakes was done. So we went from that to this, and I was like, and they're releasing a new album sometime this year.
Fuck yeah. Trey, what's a song right now? Because you always come with some fucking
like fully
bangers.
cocked.
What's a song right now that you are like listening to like every day? What you got?
Every day, bro.
Rain. By Sleep Token.
What's like a song that you got?
Oh yeah.
He listens to the song
I gotcha.
Every Day Bro by Logan Paul.
Every Day Bro by Logan Paul.
It's called The Revenge of Flip's Leg.
The Revenge of Flip's Leg.
Yes.
Who's it by?
West Side Gun.
West Side Gun has some good shit.
He's got a lot of good shit.
Dude,
awesome.
Can we play a snippet of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little snippet.
Yeah. We can't.
That's all you really need. It's the beat.
I think we can't do more than 30 seconds, right?
30?
10.
I was about to say.
10.
30 seconds.
Is it 10?
10.
It definitely, and that's also like a weird gray area.
Yeah.
10. It's
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Well, because people can literally sit there and react to whole ass songs, and they don't get like they could post it on
they'll
YouTube.
pause it, say something, and then play it again.
But they've played more than 30 seconds though. I've seen plenty
How long
of.
are the songs you're listening to?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I think
Most songs are
10
only, like,
seconds
2
is a
minutes
lot
long.
longer than you think when you're listening to a song.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
know.
depending on the song, that could be like fucking 5% of the song.
Right.
I still feel like they play more than
The
10
only
seconds.
5-minute songs that exist are by like Metallica or Prince.
Yeah.
I still feel like I've watched a lot of React videos, and they like play more than 10 seconds.
Yeah, but the React video is 15 minutes long. You know, they're talking for like 5 minutes
Forever.
in between. Like,
But if you're saying that more than 10 minutes, and then it would get demonetized,
Yeah.
right? Because of copyright.
you know that it's a like
Well, maybe
weird
it's not
fuzzy gray
monetized.
area, and that YouTube system's not a perfect system, and that's
Yeah.
why it's
And
weird
maybe
and
that
funky all
video
the
is
time,
not
like,
monetized.
Yeah.
So
Being demonetized
they-
and them shutting down our entire live stream are two different things.
So first of all, they can't shut down our live stream.
Yes, they can. Remember that one time that we watched that music or that YouTube video and they just completely deleted it and we had to re-upload it on YouTube?
Well, they took that section out. They didn't stop our stream. They just took that section out once it was posted. They took that section out. Yeah. They don't stop the stream. They just take that section out.
Oh, I've had them mute my live stream.
Fuck.
You weren't recording?
No.
And that is a button. Right there. Fucking fuckery fuck.
Fucking fuckers.
All right, so how many seconds am I playing
I don't
here?
fucking
Do
care,
like
dude.
10.
We're not big.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
Yeah.
Conductor. Aiming fire at your favorite bum ass niggas is fugazi. I spit in all of their faces. Flagrant was pushing Percocets.
Yeah.
Nice. That goes hard as fuck.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Good
Okay,
one.
hold on. Let me go to my Spotify, actually.
When-
Wait, no, you're on my Spotify. Can you just heart that real
Can you
quick?
save that
Can
right
you
quick?
plus that shit for me?
yeah.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
I
I'm
watched-
gonna have to
Song is
listen.
coming
I'm gonna
from
have to
inside
listen
the
to that later.
Spotify.
I watched a reaction video to Godzilla by Eminem featuring Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
And the dudes were like, what the fuck is Eminem doing rapping over a beat like this? And I was like, it's because Juice WRLD made the beat.
Yeah.
He made his own fucking beats, dude. It's
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Juice made that beat. And M just rapped over top of it. And like Juice made that section of that song. And then once he died, all of these artists were like, give me some of his demos.
Yeah.
Like, give me some of his unreleased shit so that I can do shit with it. Marshmello did the same thing.
Yeah.
So, like, that beat already existed. Juice WRLD made it. M didn't make that beat.
No.
And everybody was like, what the fuck? This beat's insane. What is Eminem doing rapping over a beat like this? I'm like, it's because it's Juice WRLD's beat.
Right.
Mine right now is, and Emily hates me for this because she hears it every fucking day.
Oh my god.
But JID's surround sound, I can't. It's so good, dude. I
Great.
don't like the 21 Savage. I wish that there was somebody else that was like JID that would have like rapped over it. Then, because I like 21 Savage. I don't know. Compared to JID, is just not there. And I feel like that song could have been like 10 times better with somebody that was on the lyrical level of like JID, or maybe not the lyrical level, because I mean, don't get me wrong, like 21 Savage does have like, the more that I listen to it, the more I'm like, okay, yeah, no, this is like, I start to see, 21 Savage and his lyricism and shit like that. But I just feel that he does the same like lyrical schemes, so like
Right.
the ABAB, know, and like with Tech Nine, like he'll do like AABB, or just all A's, like when he's like missile you Mitchells and misinformed the missing the middle. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all M's, like
Right.
and shit like that. Like that's where I'm like,
It gets worn out really fast.
with 21 Savage, I feel like it's just the same thing,
I feel like he
all the
says
time.
some shit that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just get, I'm not impressed by his like cadence or like his patterns or anything.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I feel like that song, like surround sound, could have been like way better if there was somebody else that would have like been able to be on JID's level. But it's still such a banger fucking song, dude.
I
like,
completely understand that whole, like, having the second artist's verse ruin a song for you. Do
Yeah.
y'all remember the song Drowning? Wrist so icy, wonder why she like me, bitch, I'm drowning.
Yeah.
I forget whose verse it is. I forget who it is, but he says, I don't sit, I'm farting, I don't know how to potty. And I'm like, kills it. Kills the song
Kodak.
for me. Kodak Black.
Kodak Black. Oh,
And I was
yeah.
like, what the fuck is the point of that?
I love that
That's
line.
so funny. I mean, it is fucking hilarious.
It's like, that's a killer song, but that verse really just takes me out of it.
Sounds like my fucking children wrote it.
Right.
This
love
dude
it.
that I worked with said that like, maybe it was Kodak Black or maybe it was somebody else, but it was some like rapper that was like Kodak Black, and he was like, he's the best fucking rapper out there, like, and I was like, you are fucking sadly goddamn motherfucking mistaken, like.
Have you never
There's
heard
just so
Busta
many
Rhymes?
different views on rap. Like even Kendrick Lamar, he's one of my favorite
I
rappers
was
ever. But
just
Kendrick
thinking
cosigns,
Kendrick. I was
Kendrick
just thinking Kendrick.
cosigns Kodak. Like Kendrick said, Kodak is the next, and like he would replace Kendrick basically. And I'm like,
no,
I don't understand. But he's the genius, so like, I'm not gonna say his
No.
name.
Maybe
Kendrick
he's seeing
has-
something we're not.
I
Kendrick
highly
Lamar has
disagree with you.
amazing lyricism. I'll give him that. But like, I don't know about that. Eminem did say that Juice WRLD was the best freestyle rapper that he had ever met.
Really?
Ever.
Oh, there's multiple, not just Eminem. There's multiple people like
Yeah, but
because
let's only take Eminem super fucking seriously because he's got a chokehold on the
No.
rap industry.
No,
And always has.
No, producers though. That's a
Oh,
there's
well,
a
yeah.
no. There's a producer. I don't remember what the interview was, but I remember seeing an interview. Or what is it? Benny? No, or he's in fucking Dave.
Oh yeah.
That dude. Is his name Benny? I can't remember what his
Don't
name is. But
remember.
the dude that's in
I want to watch that so bad.
the
I
show-
love Lil Dicky so much.
yeah, the show called Dave with Lil Dicky and
Pretty good show.
the one
I've heard.
producer dude. He's an actual producer, and he had an interview, and he was like, I literally played a beat for him. He came in and did one fucking take and freestyled the whole fucking thing and made a
For
song,
like 30 minutes.
and then did it again.
Yeah.
And then did it again. Like he just played beats for him, and
Oh, yeah.
Juice WRLD would go in there and fucking like he was like, yeah. And
That's
I
what
was
Lil
like,
Wayne did. Lil
Juice
Wayne
WRLD.
same
does
same
that.
thing.
Juice WRLD
Yeah.
is insane. Or was, sorry.
I think it was funny the interview where with Lil Wayne and Eminem when he's talking about how like he's like, if you go to my Google search and you type in L, it says Lil Wayne lyrics because he has to go back and
Oh
check
my God,
his
yeah.
lyrics. And
He has to check his own lyrics.
and M was like, I have to do the same fucking shit
All the time.
He's like, I have to double check
I
and make sure I
said
didn't
that?
say the same fucking thing because he's like, oh man, this is fucking dope. And then he's like, hold on, let me go make sure I didn't fucking say this already. Like, that's crazy and shows how long that they've been in the industry and shit.
He said
Yeah.
Eminem was like, there's sometimes where I'll listen to my own songs and I'm like, damn, I fucking said that?
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck you guys.
The one where Snoop Dogg and Eminem were talking, and he's talking about how Snoop has never been in a music video with him. And he was like, yes, I fucking have. He's like, we did a song together. And
Oh,
he's
yeah,
like, what are you
I saw
talking
that.
about? He's like, when you were running with all them bitches on the beach and shit. And M's like, oh, yeah, you right. And it's like, how do you not?
Drugs.
You don't remember that? Like,
Drugs.
Drugs.
For M?
Yeah.
Drugs.
You think M's been on drugs?
He was
had-
on a lot of drugs.
Yeah, he was.
did
He was
hella-
on a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
Back in like the Slim Shady.
day.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Some
I was
shady
on a-
Marshall Mathers out, like I'm pretty sure all the way up until recovery, and then he made
Yep.
relapse because he really relapsed.
Yep.
I love that you were
He
like
did.
drugs, and it's like he has albums named after it. Struggling with
He
drugs.
literally talks about drugs.
My bad. You right. You guys right. You right. I'm just thinking now. I'm like, he's not on drugs now.
No,
so I
not
was like,
even.
what the fuck? But I get, yeah. Because I was on drugs when I was younger and I'd forget a lot of shit.
Can you guys hear me? Like, I can hear you guys clear as fucking day, and I feel like I'm talking through a sock.
Yeah, I can
hear you.
just
Loud-
fine.
Yeah.
loud and clear.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe it's these fucking headphones, man.
I mean, you got the newer ones too.
I can hear you clear as day, and then with me, I feel like I'm talking like this.
Here,
Is-
switch headphones. See if it's.
maybe those knobs got turned over there.
Oh my god, you got it is the headphones.
Talk.
Yeah.
La, 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 la. I sound like a lot quieter than you guys.
Oh my god.
Right? Holy shit.
That's fucking weird.
Check the dial on the thing. That might be
Dial on the
the
thing.
headphone splitter.
Turn your dials.
Wherever it's plugged in at. So you're at
Okay,
one,
I'm
turn-
in one.
Yeah, turn it up a little bit.
Turn it
Not all the
on. Not all the fucking
Turn it
way.
back down, Jesus Christ.
That didn't do anything in your headphones.
No, because I'm using your headphones.
Because it would not.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Try-
saying.
try
Is
this now,
like
try it now.
I'm not gonna turn it all the way up and then deafen you. So who cares how much I have it?
Is that any better or?
It is. Ooh, yeah. It is,
It's
it
just-
is a little, yeah.
The kids were down here and probably fucked
Yeah,
with the dials and
probably.
shit. Yeah,
Or
yeah.
like knocked it over or something.
Yeah. Or when I unplugged it because I was cleaning the guns right there and we unplugged it. And
I'm
everything.
so glad it wasn't like I'm going crazy and
Oh,
you put
no.
on the headphones and you were like, oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just the dial. No, I have mine like.
Damn, that
mine's-
was a missed opportunity there. We could have just played around with that for a minute.
Ah, we could have.
Damn.
Dang it, Bobby. Oh my God, looking
Looking
swell.
swell.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
I feel swell.
I feel swole.
I feel swole.
Fucking swole and fat dick.
Do you like the lighting? That was my idea. I was like, do we keep it as this is kind of a vibe?
I feel like I'm in a artsy movie.
Right. I feel like I'm in like an arcade.
I feel like I'm on
Old
drugs.
arcade. Good for you, bud. You should
How's
try
that
on
going?
life.
I feel like I'm in a
How's it going?
secret little club.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right, so I talked about we got Trey's song, we got my song, which everybody knows the fucking surround sound song because it's been a thing on TikTok and like push the fucking pack up for the portrait break up. Yeah, everybody knows that shit. Wes, what's like your like daily song that you've been listening to?
I mean, like this week.
Sure, yeah, whatever song, dude.
A lot of Brock Berrigan. Probably the song "Lucid Dreaming" the most.
Trey, can you Brock Berrigan? Like that one plant from Journey to the Savage Planet.
There's no lyrics. He's a producer. He makes fucking great beats, kind of a lo-fi style.
His name Brock.
Yeah.
Brock Branson.
Berrigan.
Brock.
Or Barry.
Berrigan.
Why am I saying Branson?
Richard Branson.
No.
Brock is such a heavy name, dude.
It really is. It's got some oomph to it. The
Ooh,
panning.
the back and forth.
Panning is so cool.
The strings in there, the
Damn,
orchestra.
too much of a build up.
Hold on. Just like skip ahead a little bit, like to like the middle of the song, and then
Let's
just
talk
play that
for
shit.
a little bit. That was
Yeah.
neat. That was
No,
we're reacting.
Yeah, we're
We're
reacting to the
reacting.
song.
I love
YouTube.
the sound
Yeah,
phasing between
yeah.
headphones.
Yeah, that was
cool.
really cool. Yeah, go ahead.
The phaser sounds.
That's
Dude,
Fucking
and
great.
I feel like there was like birds chirping in there and
Yeah,
shit
there
too.
is.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's really
yeah,
good.
that's dope. That's dope.
He's like a really great audio engineer and fucking producer. Love that guy.
Fuck yeah, that's hell. Fuck yeah, dude, that's a good one. Hey Trey, go ahead and plus that one for me, please. Thank you. All right, Emily, what you got? What's your daily listen to right now?
I sent it to our group chat. I sent the link to it because that's the specific one that I've been listening to. It's like there's 6 different versions of it.
What?
And it's Time Adventure. To sing along with BMO.
Oh.
Time is an illusion that makes things make sense.
Oh, you've been listening to that?
So we're always
why this
living in
opens.
the present tense.
Are you okay,
No.
babe?
Oh.
It's such a good guys. Adventure Time hit me in my soul,
Yeah.
and like, yeah, this one gets me. I fucking love this song, dude. Stop looking at me like I'm broken.
No, I'm not looking at you like you're broken. I'm just looking at you like I know you're going through a fucking
A
lot.
lot, yeah.
And I'm like,
Hanging in.
sorry, man.
I'm fine.
I do
Are
like
you
that.
sure you're listening to that every day, bro?
I do like that move though, to just like next time somebody's crying, I'm just gonna stare them down. And they're like, all right.
Well, I'm not like staring at him like,
No, he's looking at me like,
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna
what the fuck, dude?
until they
God
break.
can you play?
Just fucking play it.
Yeah.
Like, just play the song
It's
because
so
it is a
good.
really good song, and I don't care if we
That,
get.
I mean, that
if
was
we
it.
get-
You found it on the Spotify thing.
I don't care if we get fucking. Shit
Oh,
on.
this is it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just play it.
Time is an illusion that helps things make sense. So we are always living in the present tense. It seems unforgiving when a good thing ends. But you and I will always be back then. You and I will always be back then. Singing will happen, happening, happen. Will happen, happening, happen. And will happen again and again. 'Cause you and I will always be back then.
Okay.
Hold on, no.
Oh, fuck.
It's the best part.
I wrote this for my son Jake. If there was some amazing force outside of time to take us back to where we were, and each moment of like pictures on the wall inside a million tiny frames so that we can see it all. It would look like will happen, happening, happen. Will happen, happening, happen. There we are again and again. 'Cause you and I will always be back then. You and I will always be back then.
Okay. I'm good.
It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's so good. And, like, the reason why it hits me so hard is if you watch the last episode of Adventure Time, they're in some shit. They're going up against pretty much God. And he's winning, obviously, because he's fucking God. His name's Gold. And... and they're, like, all very, very close to dying. All of them. And, they pull some magic shit. And Iceman is no longer Iceman, or, that's the guy I work with. Fucking Ice King is no longer Ice King because his girlfriend Betty from back in time, like, steals the crown, makes a wish, and, like, I think replaces Gold. So Ice King was never even Ice King to begin with. He's just Simon now. And, everything is fine and dandy, but now she's gone, and then... like, all of the other humans, like, Finn's mom and all the other humans, like, come back to Ooh. And it's all really fucking sad. And then that song just fucking gets me, man.
Yeah.
Because BMO sings it when they're all very close to death. And it's like, it says, if there was some amazing force, something to take us back to where we were and hang each moment up like pictures on the wall inside a million tiny frames so that we could see it all, it would look like will happen, happening, happened.
Fuck.
And there we are again and again, because you and I will always be back then.
That's gonna make me cry.
I know, dude. It kills me. I'm like, aw.
When I hear that song, I think about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's supposed to make you think about your best friend.
Yeah.
And being like, me and you are going to be forever, and we're always going to be who we were back then, who we are now, and who we will always be.
And talking about an end.
I burnt my tongue earlier.
Trey said, I'm gonna fix this awkwardness. I burnt my tongue earlier.
Thank you, because I really didn't want to fucking cry right now. I've been crying a lot lately. I'm
Boys,
good.
Boys, I got them. I got them both this time.
All right, wrangle them up.
I know, that one gets me. It makes me think of Colin, too, because I will never make future memories with Colin, so it makes me think of him like, you and I will always be back then, because that's all I have, you know? Oh, and another sad note.
Fuck you! Get out of here with that shit!
My dad's 5-year death anniversary was on Thursday.
Woo! Dead parents.
Woo! Dead parents!
Yeah.
Air five.
Bam.
And I went to work, and my manager pissed me off.
Yeah.
And I was like, I should be at home right now, properly mourning my dad's death, but instead I'm here. So I am taking tomorrow. I am taking my PTO. You guys can figure it out, and that's exactly what I did. I took PTO yesterday and got 2 days off. And yeah, that was surprisingly rough. Surprisingly rough for me Thursday. Oh, dude.
I'm always fucking with my mom's death anniversary. Like I'm always convinced that I'm fine
until that day shows up.
Until the day shows up, and then I start getting the text from like other family members that were like, "We know how hard this day is for you," and I'm like, It wasn't hard, and then you guys said everything, and now it's hard.
And now it is hard.
Thanks for reminding me, guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh God, it hit me.
I love you, buddy.
I love you too.
It hit me around almost exactly midnight.
Yeah.
And then and he can confirm, cried myself to sleep until like 2:30 in the morning.
Yep.
Like uncontrollably, I was like, he would have really liked you, and I think he would be really proud of like where I am in my life right now. And that was like the thing that I promised him when he came to the conclusion of I'm going to die. The last real conversation before all the morphine kicked in and he really was a zombie for the last couple months, was he pulled me aside and he said, I just want to make sure that you're going to be okay. And I was like, I will. And he said, it's your turn to be strong now because I can't be strong for you anymore.
I need a fucking tissue.
It's like, I was like, I'm going to be good. I promise.
I don't have any, dude. You're looking around like there's something over there.
I'm trying to help.
I'm trying to help. I know. I was half tempted to just be like,
Right.
I got you, babe. Fucking, yeah. It's been a rough fucking week. He's like, you're going through a fucking lot right now. And I'm like, I know I am.
Yeah.
Okay? I know I am. I'm having to get, like, I am a fiercely independent person. I have been on my own since I was, like, 16. I have accumulated all of my furniture in my house is mine. I can furnish an entire house on my own. I know that I am self-sustainable. I can take care of myself. But now I'm moving in here. And I'm like, you know, but what if I need this dining room set again? And he's like, you're not going to. We'll just buy another one.
Yeah.
And it's like that fear of like, well, what happens if we don't work out? And he's like, that's not going to happen. We're going to make sure that doesn't happen. I'm like, okay. Well, shit.
Yeah.
And I'm having to like let go of my like physical belongings on top of my dad's death anniversary, on top of everything that's going on at work. It's just a fucking lot. And I hate Christmas because it just reminds you of like that gap.
Fucking hate Christmas.
It's that you can't fill the gap of a dead parent. You can't. So every Christmas that rolls around, I'm like, God, this fucking sucks. Especially because he died like 2 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah.
And on top of that, that was mine and Colin's anniversary because that dickweed asked me to be his girlfriend at midnight on Christmas Eve. Fucker. So I really don't like Christmas. And now this is like the first year where I'm actually going to try to enjoy it because I am with him and his family now. And usually it's a reminder that my family doesn't fucking give a rat's ass about me. And now I've got you guys. Right. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be the first year where I actually buy gifts for people and decorate and try to be in the holly jolly fucking spirit because I'm sick of this shit. I'm still going to eat Little Caesars and watch Donnie Darko because that's what I do for Colin. But other than that, I'm going to be in the Chrysler spirit.
I will be right there with you, bud.
I'm gonna be in the Merry Chrysler's fucking spirit, guys. I'm not drinking, but I love you guys.
Fucking love you too.
And
Wanna hear a joke?
And Trey,
Love you.
I love you. Because holy shit, I did not expect to find my family by moving out here. And I did, and I'm so fucking grateful for you guys.
Fuck yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Two mafia hitmen are walking deep into the woods at night. The first one turns to the other and he's like, I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm kind of scared out here. And the other guy's like, you're scared, I gotta walk back alone.
I like that.
It's fucked up.
Uni. So Colin that I'm talking about was my best friend, and yeah, he offed himself in 2016, a couple months before my daughter was born. So yeah, I feel that was my best friend. But it's been 7 years.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just like, I know you're out there, fucker.
Yeah.
My whole thing is that like I know I can't ever relieve that pain or fill that gap or whatever.
Can't expect yourself to though.
But yeah, the only thing that I can do is maybe just try and help create new memories that are positive.
Yep.
And just keep that going. That's where like you talking about how like, you know, the being with my family and how they're so supportive and everything reminds you that your family is not.
I wasn't the
supportive.
problem.
But yeah, and it's like
I blamed myself.
I get that that's like that's still hard though. Like when you're like oh, you know, his family is just so like, you know, inviting, and
why couldn't my family be like that?
Yeah, and I understand that that's like hard, and that still creates a problem, and I hate that though.
Yeah.
Like I hate that that's a thing where like even my family being like extremely inviting, and they absolutely love you, like they really do. But then that still causes problems with you, because then you're like, well,
I'm insecure.
My family isn't like that,
Yeah.
and then like that causes problems, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like,
oh no, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it, and I like it. I like that I can get used to that.
I think that it's like more about
No, Uni, we're sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
accepting.
I mean, yours was in 2020. Mine died in 2016, so it's been a bit longer. But
accepting that like you can't change people.
Oh yeah.
You can't change the past.
Mm-hmm.
You can't change what happened. What you can do is prepare for the future.
Yep.
And you can't necessarily change the future. You can only do things to prepare for it. And so with that, it's like, or accepting things, and the way that they are. And yeah, as shitty as it is,
Oh, I have no problem accepting it. I got past that a few years ago.
It's still
actually.
hard though.
I got past that a few years ago, where I was like, you know what, fuck this shit. Why am I spending my life trying to impress people that will only notice me if I'm doing what they want?
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fucking rat's ass. It does make me angry though, and here's what I'm dealing with now. It's like, I blamed myself for my entire life. I was like, it must be me. It must be something that I'm doing. It must be who I am, and that's the reason why they don't fucking call me or want to spend time with me. It's because of me. Nope, it's because of them. It's because of them, and there is nothing fucking wrong with me. It's just I'm not like them, so they're like, ew.
Yeah, I think in general, people just need to hear that generally about all interactions in life. It's like people really aren't that deeply thinking about you the way that you're thinking about yourself.
Yes.
Like your own thoughts are what are eating away at you internally, not other people's thoughts about you that you imagine that they have.
It was a TikTok that I saw the other day. Well, not the other day, but like maybe like a month or so ago, and it was like this dude, that's some random fucking dude, was like talking to some dude in a mall, and he had like his camera, and he was like talking to him, and a dude like walked in between them, like just walked in between them, and the dude that was interviewing this random dude was like, "Oh, that was rude," and he was like, "I don't really think so." I was like, he's in his own world. He's not worried about us, and that's not a problem. Like everybody's going through their own things. Everybody is having their own fucking thoughts and everything else. I don't think that he did that to be malicious. Yeah. Or intentionally or malicious. He is just in his own fucking world. He's dealing with his own things, and that's what everybody's going through. Everybody has their own fucking shit, and sometimes we like don't pay attention to the world around us. And you're just in your own fucking mind. And it's not that you're being malicious or that you're trying to hurt anybody else. It's just that you're dealing with your own things. And that's just how it is. Yeah. So, and like, I saw that, and I was just, it definitely, like, that dude, like, I would love to meet that dude. Like, and because the way that he thinks, and understands that, like, it was weird to see it, because I kind of needed to see that in the moment where it was like, I don't.
He's gonna get us canceled.
I don't want.
I can hear that through the headphones.
I don't want people to think that I don't see them, but I also understand that, like, I don't even see myself sometimes, and so that's like kind of hard to have those moments when you're like, I'm figuring my own shit out, and then I don't even know what the fuck I'm going through. And so to be with or around other people, random people, and you don't even see the shit that you're doing that affects other people.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it was just
I am unreasonably hyper aware of my presence in space and around other people, and that's like a big part of my anxiety. So it's like the opposite of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But letting go of that is kind of like nice.
Yeah. I've been working on that. My big thing with my mom.
Go close the door.
The thing that I cry.
No, we can't because the cats might be down here.
We're only gonna be down here for another fucking 20 minutes, 10 minutes, or no, an hour and 10 minutes. Sorry.
It's like, damn, really? That flew by.
No, the cats can live. We're definitely gonna get flagged for copyright for Bo Burnham.
It's not coming through.
It is.
No, it's not. I promise
well, it's
you,
at the quiet part of the song.
It's no. Even when it's coming through, we're still talking over top of it. It's not going to come through enough that it's going to get us flagged. I promise you.
They've muted my streams before, even though I was talking over somebody else's music.
I promise you, it's not enough. It's not enough. We can hear it, but like, it's not going to come through enough. I promise you.
It's at the quiet part of the song.
I know
Once
it
it
is.
starts again.
Do you not think that I didn't hear it when it was happening? Like, I can't also hear it. I can also hear it, but I promise you that like it's not going to get flagged. All right.
Okay.
A lot of people say the loud part of the song is their favorite part. I like the medium volume part.
Yeah. Univ didn't even hear music.
Yeah, we're all good.
turn your.
Oh, there you go.
So we just look like we're insane because we've been bopping around to music that you can't fucking hear.
Can I interest you in everything all of the
They were
time?
just like,
Oh,
how are
'cause
you guys
Uni-
in sync and there's no music?
You just moved recently and unrelated, but I finally got past the anxiety of unpacking and put away 99% of my clothes. Happy for you, dude. And I know that that's a big change and that's a huge thing. And I've talked to Emily about this too, where like, you know, this is a big change for me going from like being married to somebody and still not divorced, but like, and then, you know, Emily is about to move in and there was a lot of like concerns with me, I guess, and going through all of that, and she's about to move in
in the next couple weeks. Like, we're gonna start slowly moving stuff over here over the span of the next month.
But mid-January is when her lease ends, and we're gonna be changing a lot of things around here with the podcast and everything else, and then like moving her and her kid in, and it's gonna be like, you know, all of that shit is extremely scary, and I did not deal with that in a positive way. I definitely held in a lot of my emotions until it came out in a very negative way. So the only thing that I could tell you is like to continue to communicate with whoever you're moving in with, or your partner, or
I think he said
whatever,
his mom.
or whoever it is. Like,
Uni's underage, if I'm not mistaken. I think him and his mom were moving.
Yeah, but still, like, communicate with somebody and explain how you're feeling to somebody and talk to somebody, because bottling all of those emotions in, and like you're like unrelated, but I finally got past the anxiety of unpacking and put away 99% of my clothes. That anxiety that you had, talk to somebody about it and like just at least get it out there. Don't expect an answer from that person that you're talking to, and also tell that person that like, hey, I'm not expecting an answer from you to what I'm going through, but I just need to get this out and just express myself, because for me, that has been something that I've had to deal with too. So like, y'all know I'm a mama's boy. I always be communicating. So that's awesome. But like, still, to anybody else out there, communicate. I'm working on that too, to communicate like my emotions with things. And I'm still like, the other day when we went to Texas Roadhouse and I was hungry and was feeling like overstimulated and everything, and then I just kept bottling it up, and then finally was like she's like
I'm excited. I was like, I'm about to eat some Texas Roadhouse, Roadhouse.
And she's like touching all over me and everything, and I like finally was just like, can you chill? And that was the wrong way to go about it, because I had been building that up for a while, of those feelings of me like being overstimulated.
He was hangry.
I was hangry, but if I would have just told her that when I started to feel hangry, and then been like, hey, I don't really feel like being touched right now because I'm hangry, and I'm like, I'm just kind of on edge right now. You know, if I would have communicated that, it wouldn't have got to a point where I like just exploded on her and then
you didn't explode. You snapped. You were a little snappy with me. But
yeah,
you didn't like scream at me in the middle of a Texas Roadhouse.
Okay, true.
You didn't white boy Kyle me. Let's
True.
be clear.
True. But still, like, yeah, okay. So I wouldn't have snapped on her in the sense, and then even afterwards, I like felt bad because that's not what I was trying to express to her. Like, that's not the way that it should have come out. You know, and I could see on her face it, you know, she felt bad and wasn't having a good time after that because she was like, oh, well, I can't be who I am. I just have to sit here and just be, you know, quiet, basically. And I felt so goddamn bad afterwards. And I spent, you know, basically the rest of the time at Texas Roadhouse, like, trying to, like, rebuild that trust of like you can be who you are or you can do what you want to, you know. And it was I just felt like shit. But if I just would have communicated that like, hey, I'm feeling overstimulated at this moment, it's so much shit. And like, and again, yeah, I am very
bottled up.
Yeah, I'm a very bottled up person. I don't because I've been so afraid because of past experience of expressing my feelings with like my partner, and without it being like a huge problem that is made it even worse. And with the partner that I have now, I'm relearning that it's okay to talk about things, that it's not going to become like an issue or turn into a fight, that we can, you know, work through it and everything else. And that's very
like I get overstimulated kind of easily. If there's like too many sounds, it's not even like big crowds. Like being around a bunch of people doesn't freak me out. It's trying to dial in on exact noises and just having like so too much that I'm hearing all at once.
Yeah.
And not being able to like process that in my brain as like something I'm listening to. And so I'll just be like, I'm gonna go outside.
Like when we were sitting on the couch and I was watching like some YouTube videos of like somebody playing CS2.
Oh my god, yeah, he was watching YouTube on the TV. My daughter was watching her tablet, or Amelia was watching her tablet on like full fucking volume, and then I was trying to watch videos on Facebook, and I was like, I'm gonna go lay in the bed.
Oh, I can't fucking do that shit. My kids will do the same thing. My daughter will be on her phone. All he'll have is tablet playing video, and he's playing fucking on the PlayStation.
Yep. I'm like, I'm gonna go in my room.
There's 3 sources of audio happening, all at full fucking volume, you little monsters. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And I am totally fine with
like,
that. I can
my
focus
brain
on my own shit. Like, I can focus on my own shit and like I don't know.
Oh, they act like nothing else is happening. They're just in their zone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
And I was like,
can't.
he was like, where are you going? And I was like, to lay in here. And he said, why? And I was like, too many sounds.
And then I was like, okay. And I wanted to watch a few more of my videos or whatever. And
yeah, he wanted to catch up on his Cletus videos.
Yeah,
watch my videos.
So I watched some of my shit, and then eventually I was like, hey, do you want to come
You
out?
want to watch something together?
You
want to
watch something together? You know, and we can not watch my videos. I'll shoo the kids away.
You want to watch some Stranger Things?
That is exactly what it was. So I
got one episode left, man. One episode left.
Almost there.
Here was
it's so
my
fucking good.
So good.
Here was my thought though, is that you were overstimulated, so I was like, I'm gonna let you go and spend some time by yourself.
That's what I
and
wanted.
Just take some time, and then eventually I'll come back. Yeah. And it worked out. Fucking.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Exactly what I like. I was almost like pat on the back. I was like, okay, don't immediately.
I read that situation correctly.
Yeah, I was like actually kind of proud of myself. I was like, don't immediately go and like try and be like, no, come back out and like do all. I was like, just give her a little bit of time, finish my shit, and then eventually I'll come back and I'll be like, let's watch something together. We'll shoo the kids away.
Wes, do you remember that time that I told you, or he talked about how he was playing video games, and then at some point I had gotten up and went to bed?
Yeah.
And he didn't even realize I was gone until like 20 minutes later. And then he was like, well, why didn't you tell me you were going to bed? And I was like, because I knew you'd go to bed with me. he was like, well, yeah. I was like, well, you weren't done playing video games. I didn't want you to feel like you had to go to bed because I was going to bed. You weren't tired, and I didn't want you to stop doing what you wanted to do in order to go to bed when you weren't ready to go to bed.
That was a big maturing point in me and Crystal's relationship, where it was finally like, we don't have to go to bed at the same time.
And do you remember? Do you remember when I told you that, and you were like, "Dude, that is so healthy."
Yeah, that's good.
And I was like, "Yeah, like I'm not gonna be like, I'm going to bed, so you need to wrap this up."
Yeah.
Like, no, do what you want to do. Come to bed whenever you want. I can fall asleep on my own.
Okay,
I'm cool with that.
Hold on, because there was what?
When we were dating for like a month.
No, this was in the past couple days, because you were falling asleep on. That was Friday.
Uh-oh, we're pulling receipts.
That was last night.
Yeah, and I was falling asleep, and I went up and went to bed.
You were falling asleep, and then I was like, "Oh, you're falling asleep," and you're like, "Yeah, but I don't want to go upstairs without you."
Well, there's gonna be sometimes when I don't want to go.
Yeah, it's not 100% of the time.
I was like, "Wait a minute!"
And I was also. And
sometimes you gotta go lay down with your partner. It's nice to do that.
Hold on, because then I fell asleep in my chair, and then I woke up and was like, "Yeah, fuck this, I'm going to lay down in the bed."
Yeah.
And it was midday. It was midday. It wasn't. We're going to bed. I went to go take a nap before I picked Joanna up from school.
Yeah, you were like, "I don't want to go upstairs without you," and I was like,
I don't want to go upstairs without you. So
I'm not going to sleep right now.
Yeah, and I was like, and that's fine.
and then I talked about like gaming, and you were like, what were you doing the whole time? I was like, I was catching up on my YouTube videos.
Yeah, I was like,
bro.
I thought you were gaming this whole time.
And I was like, no, I'm catching up on my Cletus. I had 2 Cletus videos that were both like 30 minutes long. And so, like, I spent the hour that you were up there taking a nap watching my Cletus videos.
It was when
my Cletus videos.
I fell asleep in my chair, like, kind of on my hand.
Yeah.
And it hurt my jaw, and it made my ring dig into my fingers. So I woke up from that, like, mini chair nap, and I was like, ow, yeah, I'm going to go lay down in our bed. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I just got up and left.
I did turn around and saw that you had turned off.
But
like,
that's
everything.
the thing. It's like we're starting to understand each other's language.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I went into the room. I was like, I'm just going to go lay in here. Like, you knew I wasn't mad. I was just like, there's too many sounds going on right now.
Yeah.
And so I went and I laid down and I watched my fucking Facebook videos. And then you came in after a while and you were like, you want to watch some Stranger Things? And I was like, absolutely, let's go.
Yeah, and I also realized that, like, when you left, I was like, she just needs to take a nap. I'm not tired right now. I'm not going to take a nap. So, like,
yeah.
I'm going to do my own thing.
I didn't expect you to go with me.
Whether I played video games or, sat there and watched YouTube videos.
I was cool with taking a nap down here until I woke up in physical pain. And then I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I've got a fucking memory foam mattress and a comfy-ass pillow up there. I'm going up there.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's why I also didn't go upstairs, was because, And again, I think that is a healthy thing, that, like, even without the communication about that, it was still, something that we could, it was understood. And there are times where, like you said, it's not 100% all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you will want me to come upstairs. And that's like, also, even last night when I was playing video games, once Garrett got off, I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to just sit here and play more video games. Like, I knew that we needed to go to bed at a decent time. It was like 12, 1 o'clock, and I was like, all right, but yeah.
Because we still had to wake up and take the kids to school Thursday or Friday morning.
No, last night.
Oh, last night.
Yeah, last night.
Oh,
I was playing games with
because of
Garrett.
Ollie's birthday.
Yeah, and so we had to get up at a decent time.
So we could go shopping.
We had shit to do, and so I was like, oh, no, this is a perfect time for us to go to bed and everything else. And, when he was getting off. And I definitely could have sat there and played more video games. But
last weekend, you were down here until like 3 o'clock in the morning. I whole ass went to bed without you.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, peace out, bro. I'm tired.
There's another prong to that, too, where, like, it evolves into, well, I know you need the sleep, so I'm not going to come to bed and wake you the fuck up. Like,
oh, no, he don't give a shit about that. He knows that once I'm out, I'm out.
Oh, yeah.
So he can just crawl in next to me, and I might wake up for a second just to be like,
Cuddle next to me, but yeah, I'm not gonna fucking wake you up. What the fuck?
Hey, I'm horny, woman. Wake up.
No, fuck no. Once you go to bed, it's over.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know it's I know Lucy's gonna be there for me if that's really the case.
Ew, you named it.
Righty,
your hand.
Righty tighty, lefty Lucy.
Oh.
Yeah.
So your right hand's name is Tighty?
Nah, I don't even masturbate. I don't even masturbate.
Why
with
do
my-
you prefer Lucy over
actually
Tiny?
Right.
First of all, I don't even masturbate with my left hand. I just think it's funny.
Exactly.
It's more of a joke. Like, chill the fuck out.
And his left hand would be Lucy because he's right hand dominant. More muscle in the ring.
What were you gonna say, Trey?
No, you just beat me to it, man.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Why do you prefer Lucy over Tiny?
Also, Uni said communication is key unless it's an actual lock. Then a key is the key. I would just like to say that I talk all of my locks into submission.
He runs a tight ship at home.
Yeah.
I run charisma checks on my lock.
I roll a d20 every single time.
That shit opens for me.
Oh, I just noticed that you don't have that dice thing on your vape anymore.
Yeah,
I just noticed that.
No, because remember when like you were fucking with it, and then I was like, "Don't put it on the threads because you're gonna fuck up the threads."
Yeah, I fucked up the threads.
Yes, and then it kept coming loose.
Oh.
So constantly, I would have to re-tighten it down.
Yeah.
So I finally just took the whole fucking thing off. Yeah, it's in my toolbox.
Oh yeah, you did mention that like in passing. You were like, "Oh, by the way, I got the thing off," and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Yeah, well, I had to take it off because it would kept coming loose because
Yeah.
you fucked up. That's why you don't when you're loosening that. You can't.
This magnetic tank is great unless I drop my vape on the ground and it just goes woo.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not as bad with these things,
Separate
but that's the
directions.
funniest thing about a Vuse is like you drop it and then the little cartridge just
Pod
goes pew
goes out.
and goes skidding across the
And then
floor.
I'm like, God damn it! Not only do I have to pick up my vape, but now I also have to find the goddamn cartridge for
I'm
it.
fucking old and sore and a dad now, and I'm like chasing after a tiny little Vuse cartridge with my arms out like Frankenstein and my back all bent because I can't quite fucking. I'm like, ow!
While making dad noises the whole time, like, oh, fuck,
Yeah, my
God,
fucking-
damn it, son
my
of a
vape.
bitch.
Oh no, my vape!
Dang,
My vape.
My vape's fallen and I can't get it up.
So to surmise
Dude.
everything,
That's the old people we're gonna be though.
Yeah.
Because when we're old, we're gonna be like, "Hey man, can you hand me my vape?"
Hey, Sonny, I can't reach my vape.
so to surmise
It's
everything,
in my back pocket. You gotta get it out for me.
All right, go ahead.
to surmise everything,
No, that's summarize.
You can surmise something, but it's not what you mean.
That's not what you mean.
to summarize everything,
There you go.
um,
Our relationship is dope. Open communication is great. We all love you guys very much.
Adventure Time makes us cry.
Adventure Time makes us cry.
understand that your emotions are valid, and also, you know, everybody else's emotions are valid, and you never know what somebody else is going through. And to be able to understand that is to talk to the people that you actually care about and let them know how you're feeling and express your emotions. And don't be afraid of that.
Yeah, Wes.
Don't be afraid of who you are.
Just kidding. I love you.
I'm terrified of who I am.
Sorry. Continue.
No, wait. It's fine.
Oh no, I said what I needed to say.
Okay.
I know, right? I know. I was like, I wish I had a broomstick so I could fucking.
Our,
So you could fly away.
Aw.
wish I could fly away.
He's throwing a temper tantrum. We're getting the silent treatment.
Well, because we
Why?
do this to him every week.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else to say.
Don't let
I'm
him
good.
finish.
No, I'm good. We can move on.
We
All
keep
right.
we keep
No, we can move
emotionally edging him.
No, we can move on. You want to go Cards Against Humanity? You can do that?
Sure.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's go.
All right,
Yeah, let's go.
I'm ready.
Who won last time? Trey by a landslide, I think.
Yeah, it was Trey.
Yep.
Yeah, by a shitload.
By a
Yeah.
fuckload. Yeah,
I
he had like 8. Yeah. And me and Wes were like, we have 3.
Oh, hold on. Before cards, we were talking about music before.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Christmas songs.
Oh god.
Do we have a? That's the reaction I wanted.
Oh god.
One, I was thinking about this because at fucking work, at December 1st at midnight during my shift, they just started playing Christmas
Yep.
music. It was like at midnight, here's a Christmas song,
Yep.
and I was like, all right. The thing is that it's not just like all Christmas music all of a sudden. It's like they still do the regular playlist with a few Christmas songs sprinkled in, and then it ramps up every day. So every day of my shifts, my work week this month, I'm just getting a little bit more Christmas music every day. It's going to make me actually insane by the end of December.
The worst thing that my job does is if you've been into the vacuum lot at Moo Moo's Car Wash, the music is blaring.
It is.
Because the vacuums are so loud, they turn the music up to like fucking 12, and they blast that shit.
Yeah.
They will play the same songs over and over and over again, but they'll do different artists doing covers of those exact same songs.
Wow, yeah.
So it'll be like Santa, you're doing it on purpose now, you jackwagons. Finish her. Anyway, so it'll be like, damn, I didn't know Demi Lovato did a fucking cover of Santa Baby.
Oh, yeah, no, I heard like a jazz flute version of Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time.
Yeah,
and I was like, what the fuck is this?
God, it's the same songs.
Yeah.
And then, well, it was fun. Speaking of Santa Baby, on December 1st, I walked around the corner to like the loading tunnel, and I went, you guys will never guess what I heard in the back lot playing over the radio. They were like, what? And I went, Santa Baby. They were like, oh, no.
All right. But do you have a Christmas song that you think actually slaps, though? Is there a Christmas song that, for you, kind of goes?
There's a Christmas-themed MF Doom mixtape.
I should have known you were going to say that. That's a good answer.
Hell yeah.
Have you heard, you know Chowder, right?
Yeah, of course.
Have you heard Schnitzel's version?
I'm sure I watched a lot of Chowder. That's pretty fantastic. That's already better than all other Christmas songs.
Yep. That one.
I have a real soft spot for Feliz Navidad.
He marries a brown woman, and it's the Spanish Christmas song for him.
It's objectively like just kind of like yeah, it's very baseline, like it's tepid water, like it's mainstream as fuck. But I have a soft spot for that one. That's the only one that I don't mind when it comes on. I fucking hate Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time, though.
It's bad.
There's like a weird synth in that song, or like some instrument that they're using that just doesn't work. And it's through the entire song too much. Like, all right, Austin?
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. No, I'm just kidding. No.
That's call you a basic bitch.
Nah, that's not the one. Oh, no. It's not that one. It's... shit. Why can't I think of it right now?
I'm dreaming
that one.
of a white Christmas.
I'm dreaming of a white.
Yeah, because you mentioned it to me the other day.
Is that...
You're like, I fucking love that one.
Who sings
Just like the
God, a lot of people. Jimmy Buffett at some point.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, but the whoever has like the deep voice for that one.
Yeah.
That's the one that
Bing?
I like. Huh?
Bing Crosby?
I don't know. But whichever one has like a very deep voice for that one, that's the one I think about, and I'm like, oh.
You listen to it and you just know it's like a deep black man with like his soulful jazz voice. Is that the one you're talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what color
Sure.
skin that dude has, but whatever voice he has
Sounds
is
like
what
an
I fucking...
old, like a blues singer.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Could be a white dude. I have no fucking idea.
I mean, I was surprised to find out that Darius Rucker was black. I was like,
Hootie
and the Blowfish?
Fucking Hootie?
Yeah! And then he went off to make country music, and I was like, this shit slaps!
I don't know.
I like Hootie and the Blowfish. I don't like his country shit.
Aw, really?
I'm not a huge country fan.
Oh, rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel.
Please don't.
I like country music. Please
Rock
stop.
me, mama, any way you feel.
I like
Hey,
some country music.
mama, rock me.
God.
Oh, rock me, mama, like
I do
the
like that
wind
song.
and
I'm
the
not even gonna
rain.
lie, I do.
Rock me, mama, like a southbound train.
Also a tepid glass of water.
Hey, Mama rock me.
Mama rock me, rock me.
Alright, so these cards, huh?
No, fuck you. Y'all interrupted me in my little emotional fucking shit.
This week's Cards Against Humanity game is brought to you by Wes cleaning his house and finally finding us a fucking expansion pack. So we're not playing with the same cards this week.
We got some new shit.
Box.
And we even have some extra white ones in here too that we're not gonna play.
Wait a minute. We got some extra white ones in here. You want to buy them?
Yeah, it's you, bud. You're extra white.
Oh, shit.
All right.
I know I'm going straight to hell.
Yeah.
I just know that.
I don't think any. I feel like
That's a fun concept, though. That slavery was just about collecting.
dude, I was just thinking that.
That was just about collecting
It's like
certain
Yu-Gi-Oh
ones.
cards, you know?
Look how dark this one is.
And nobody was buying the white ones.
What the fuck?
Oh, God. Dude, the dude that I work with that's been, like, preaching to me about, like, God is real and, like, flat earth and everything else, and then, like, hell is real and everything. I was just like, dude, you are going to be looking down on me in hell, and I'm going to sit there and I'm going to be like, fuck you.
All the cool
Like,
people are going to
literally.
hell, dude.
I was like, I will be happy to, like, go to hell. And, I saw something about that, too, where it was, like, the fact that God made hell means that he should also be there.
Why? What kind of logic is that?
It was
Because
I can't.
you built this building, sir. You have to stay in it.
It was basically
Trump
like
Tower.
that. It was basically like that. It was like you created this, like you did this. So the only
You wished ill upon people, which is basically like a big no-no for God.
so you should be there,
But
right?
God, that's what you would think, but God gives you, or not gives you, he lets you have free will. He's like, I'm going to let you choose.
I warned you.
I may have created hell, but you didn't have to go
What's
down
funny?
there.
What's funny about this conversation is I literally like reposted one of my memories from 2017 today that says Jody from HR, through God, all things are possible. Me. Okay, do a kickflip. Jody. What? Me. Do a good double kickflip right now.
But I mean, do you get what I'm saying though?
Right.
That like
Do a double kickflip right now.
you created this.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you could go take a shit. Doesn't mean you have to eat it.
right.
Oh my God.
See
Okay.
what I'm
Can we
saying?
play Cards Against Humanity now?
I get that. I understand that. I get that.
Yeah.
Like I took a shit. I don't have to eat it. But like when you talk about God and the way that people talk about God,
Yeah.
it's also like you created this.
I think the better
This is your
version
fault.
of that argument is that like if God was a benevolent God or like a moral God, or if we're supposed to derive our morals from God, then you could use like, well then hell and like a lot of the things that God does as an omnipotent, all-powerful being are immoral.
right.
Omnipotent? Is that the
Maybe-
word you were trying to pronounce?
Omnipotent, omnipotent.
I've said it both, yeah.
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 It's like data and data.
I think he's just super powerful, though. I don't know if has it ever been said that he is omnipotent? Has that ever
I
been
think
said?
so, yeah. I think that's the exact word that they use in the Bible.
He has infinite. So he sees. Okay, so then it doesn't make sense.
He is. He
He's
has
like he knows what you're gonna do. So
exactly. He's the past, present, and future. He knows all. He knows exactly what's going to happen. So he created hell for what?
but he doesn't interfere. So I guess most of the time, if it's your doing, you're the one fucking up.
Okay, regardless of whether he interferes,
Right.
he still knows.
Right.
You mean
But
to
the-
tell me
but
you've
the
never
only-
set
Not
up your
his
kid knowing they
responsibility,
fuck
But
up?
no. But the only thing that's going to save you though is that you accept God into your life, and that you pray, and that you like accept God into your life. You accept Him. He gives you free will to accept Him or not.
Right.
But He knows that you're not going to.
I think so your version of it then is like it's like a Plinko game that God is at the top and you might have free will as the little Plinko thing that decides which little path it's going to go down on the way down, but they're still ultimately like
Going down.
God did this.
He already knows
Yeah.
that, like, let's say for me, existent, or for not existent, but for example, he knows that like in my life I'm gonna go through these things that I'm not going to accept him, and that I just don't believe, and then he's just gonna send me to hell. Is that not immoral for
No.
his sense?
No, because he gives you free. He lets you have free will. He lets you choose.
So then he's going to let me go and burn in hell for the rest of my fucking rest of eternity.
He's letting you make the decision that puts you in hell. Whatever decision you made to get there.
Is that not immoral though?
Yeah, well, I would. It doesn't seem like a balanced. Like just because you have an option doesn't mean that it's a fair choice. Like there's still like.
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But
you win.
I genuinely hate this discussion.
No, I think that.
Wish it wasn't currently happening.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I don't even, I'm atheist.
No, I know.
I used to be super religious.
No, I know, but like
I went to private school.
I do want to have this conversation though, because I'm like, I do think that, and I've seen.
I'm gonna send you a YouTube channel later that you like. It's a guy that talks about this shit in like a really like friendly, well-reasoned, compassionate way from like an atheist perspective.
Because it doesn't make
deconverted
sense.
Christian.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like that you are this all-knowing being. You know exactly where I'm going to go through my life. You already know. If God has been and always has and always will be, and he knows everything the fuck I'm going to do, he already knows that he's sentencing or not
sentencing.
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
Me to hell. Before I was even born, he already knew that like
that motherfucker's gonna be gay as fuck.
I was gonna go down a path of life that was gonna send me to hell for eternity.
But he also didn't make you do it.
But he also didn't make me do it.
Yeah, he also didn't make.
But
you
he
do
knows.
If
he
you
knows
expand
for a
it
fact.
from the individual thing to like take the outside, bigger picture view, there's always going to be a certain number of people in hell, and like as God, do you just live with like I've created eternal suffering?
Because if he intervenes, then you have no free will, and then that isn't,
So
that would be meaningless. You'd probably be like that'd be like if your dad had control of your life up until you died.
So you understand this doesn't make any fucking sense to me in my brain.
Britney Spears' father is your God.
That like, like this, there's no understanding of like
#free
why would you create heaven nor and hell and then condemn people that you give them free will, and already from the get-go, from the moment that you're born, you condemn them to hell unless.
Yeah, and another to add to your side, also real quick. It's also weird that he just lets the devil, like the devil's like super powerful. He was one of the most powerful angels, and he knows that being tempted by him is probably one of the hardest things in the world. And he's like, "You better fucking not, though.
Better fucking not.
What do you mean, bro?
Not." He's like, "If you want to come up here, you better be cool, bro, the whole time.
You better be chill, dog."
Did you read Good Omens yet?
I haven't.
No. He's like 10 pages deep.
At least watch the show then.
Okay. I need to read the book though.
Side note, Uni said the song "Mary, Did You Know?" You know what song I just completely forgot about until I read that? The one about the Christmas shoes. Remember that one? Real sad. Like a kid goes and like pawns something to buy his dying mom a nice pair of shoes.
No.
For Christmas.
I have not heard this song.
No, bro. It's sad.
Sad.
It's real sad.
But
anywho, can we please end this conversation?
no, because I know you
conversation.
do, but like it's something that's been bothering me for a while.
I know.
Because
What part about it is bothering you?
Because the dude,
God?
no, the dude at my job has been like very adamant about like I'm trying to have you have a better life, and I'm like, I don't think that that's what you're doing.
He probably those are probably his intentions. He just probably doesn't realize that you don't need that.
That's what I've been trying to tell him, and that's where I was like, if I'm going to burn in hell for the rest of my life because of the way that I live my life, that is not exactly the way that you want me to do it, then by all means, I will sit there in hell flipping a middle finger to you, and because I know that I lived my life in a positive way that's still not a religious way. I don't need religion or a God to show me the way that I need to live my life. What I do is I understand my struggles.
Yeah.
I've looked at myself and understood that everybody's going through shit. And so I treat other people with respect. And I've been there for other people, and I've, like, helped other people through their shit, and I have understood that, like, yeah, I don't talk to everybody all the time, and they don't talk to me all the time, and, like, there's shit that everybody's going through, and I will be that person that would be like, I understand what you're going through, or whatever, or you believe in this, I believe in this, whatever, I don't give a shit, but I'm still gonna treat you with respect.
Right.
And that's it. I'm living a positive life, and if you're all knowing God is still gonna be like, because you haven't accepted me, because you don't pray to me, like, you haven't accepted me into your life, it's still like, nah, bro, you're going to live in hell for eternity. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's 100% fucked up.
I feel like Christians or not even just Christians, but maybe more modern religions are going to have to adapt and be like, okay, if you're following all the rules, it doesn't even matter if you believe or not, you're still going to heaven. Like, that would be a way more convincing pitch.
Yeah, it ties into the communication thing again, because we've talked about this guy at work before. There's a mismatch in, like, his faith and his belief is making it impossible for him to see your side of what you're saying, and there's a communication error there. Like, he just can't see it because that doesn't fit into his worldview.
You want to know some crazy shit, though?
I recently I'm thinking about this because I recently saw a debate between Catholics and atheists about porn and porn addiction, and how, like, porn is violent and it's causing all the problems in society. And obviously the atheists are like, well, you're kind of, stats don't bear that out. And then the Catholics were like, well, no, but here's why this is all bad. And it's like, well, everything that you're saying is you're, like, viewing it through a Catholic lens. We don't see sex religiously through a religious lens. We don't see it the same way you do. So this is why we're having this problem. This is why this debate is existing right now.
And they're like, and that's bad.
Yeah, the whole debate, the Catholic side just kept being like, and that's evil. And it's like, well, no, that's just how you see it, and you don't have any facts to back up what you're saying. You just feel that way. That's an opinion. You might have some stats that back up your opinion here and there, but your opinion is still just your opinion. Like,
that's a huge thing, and especially about sexuality and shit like that, and like going into, like, you know, people being gay and everything, and like the dude that I, like, work with, and like that was one thing where I was like. And he's like, I just want you to live a better life. And I was like, dude, I'm fucking bisexual. Like, I'm already going to hell in your sense. In your sense of, like, what you believe in, you can't save me. I'm already gone, dude. Yeah, unless I repent. No, actually, hold on.
Are you wearing polyester right now? You're going to hell.
No. Actually, if I stop now and then repent for my sins to God, I will be fine.
That's my favorite part of it. That was the best
I've already made those mistakes, but if I repent for them...
You can just say, my bad.
I just say, I'm sorry.
That was the best part of being Christian when I was Christian, was just being like, and I'm good now.
Then I'm fine. And I'm like, no. That's not how that fucking shit works.
It's an enticing feeling. From somebody who was, like, deeply indoctrinated in it for, like, a good chunk of my life, that side of it is alluring. Like, you do get kind of enticed by and Jesus loves me and I'm saved now. And a lot of people develop, like, a holier-than-thou mentality because of it.
No, dude.
Which is the bad part of it.
I literally had a kid, but I can go in and be a born-again virgin.
That's just absurd.
When you add sex to religion, it always gets wacky like that. I mean, we've talked about the jumping and what was the other word for it? Where the dude bounces on the bed for Mormons because they can't have.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. But I should ask him that. I should literally go up to him and be like, hey, so I've sucked soaking. Yeah. I've sucked a dick in my life. Like, I've taken it up the ass from another dude. But, like, now, if I go and repent for my sins and everything else, then I'll go to heaven, right? Like, that's how that happens. Like, if I just say that I'm not gay anymore or I'm not bisexual anymore, like, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to go to heaven. That's how that happens. Like, I made these sins. God died for my sins, right? Or Jesus died for my sins, which is God. God came down as Jesus, and then, like, so if I repent for my sins, then I'll be fine, right? I'll go to heaven. And I feel like he would be like, yeah, no, you'd be good. And it's like, yeah, I could sit there all fucking day in every single church and do that and fake it.
Right.
And not really actually feel that way.
Right.
Whatever. And who cares? Nobody would ever know. Right. I could sit there the rest of my life and act like, and then go behind. We've had plenty of fucking priests.
I was literally about to say, hold on.
Thank you.
There's a story that ties to So, the whole reason Catholic confession exists is, so that you can be forgiven for your sins and then, you go to heaven. Your confession is part of, the path to being saved and being holy in the image of Christ. There was a lady who was, going to confession because one of the clergy members of the church was, she, remembered from her childhood, oh, this guy... It was her friend
molested her
friend's father or something like that was in the church, and he was a higher up member, was molesting her. Yeah. So she was having these memories and was talking it through, and then had some evidence for it, and was going to Catholic confession to get all this stuff out and deal with it.
Right.
And then eventually was I need to do something about this, and brought a legal case. But you can't admit confessions into court because it's legally protected because of its religious nature.
Oh my god, we're just so fucking dumb.
And then also the person that she was confessing to was the damage control person for the church. The guy that's doing the confessions is also their HR person. So he was
convenient.
Yeah, so he's
again, how convenient.
He's listening to this and being and now how can I cover this up? Yeah, so as far as the morality of the church and whether or not people are going to hell and being holy, and that priest and the person who did that, are they going to heaven because God forgave them and they asked for forgiveness?
I just think
religion always starts with a noble, pure idea, but power always corrupts people.
Yeah,
I just think of the construct of it, of God created hell, so shouldn't he go there?
He should at least visit.
No, the devil's there. He's got it under control.
No. You created that.
Right.
Yeah, you would really love
I actually don't know. Did he create hell?
Well,
I think the devil showed up there.
No. So
he built his own kingdom in hell.
Yeah. Okay. The devil, it was already a realm, and he built a. Okay.
Yeah. The devil was a angel that.
Right. He
rebelled against God, and then was sent down into hell, and so he created his own place down in there. But it was already created, though. It wasn't
There was already a fiery pit.
I
wonder what he was gonna do with it. If the devil hadn't gone down there, that was always the plan?
So in the Bible, there was this burning city that they literally just threw trash into and then lit it on fire.
Called Gehenna.
And
no, literally
it
called
was.
Gehenna.
It is so funny.
I thought you were making a joke.
I didn't realize that until just now.
Literally called Gehenna.
In the Bible, hell was on Earth. He literally sent him to that burning city of trash and was like, "This is where you belong." In a burning pile of trash. So no, God did not create hell. Hell comes from the underworld, which is the land of the dead.
Oh, he didn't create it? It was just already there?
No. I would more say Lucifer. Okay.
Well, see, that's what I'm wondering. Because God created everything, right?
No. So there was, at least in Greek mythology, the underworld is just where the dead pass through to decide where they're going.
Damn.
And
but that's so confusing because as far as I know, or what I've been told, especially by this dude, is that God created everything.
In Catholicism, hell was literally just a city somewhere on Earth where they would burn garbage. And that's where Lucifer was cast down to. Was that place.
Okay.
And when they were threatening hell against people, they meant that burning city of trash. They didn't mean, oh, hell is in the middle of the molten lava core of the earth. It was literally just a city that was literally on fire.
Okay.
And it's said in Greek mythology that Hades, being Lord of the Underworld, was just in charge of helping lost souls find their way. of where to go. He was more of like a middleman transporter.
Yeah.
They would cross the River of Styx, get to the underworld where he was the king, and then he would figure out either if they were being put to peace or if they were going to be living in the underworld forever. There was no heaven in Greek mythology either, but in Catholicism there is. But yeah, it was a burning city. It was a real burning city. But and then over time, people were like, "Oh no, hell is under the ground," because when you bury a body.
And now there's giant billboards on the highway that say
"Hell is real." Welcome to Ohio. Hell is real. You're in it. And because when you bury a body, you're burying them underground, so that's where the dead go, underground. And yeah, it just and just over.
They chuck their body into the sky.
Just throw dead bodies into space. But
all of this is why I'm an atheist and I don't believe in a god.
I'm an agnostic.
It's not that I don't. Well, an agnostic and an atheist, you can be both.
I am technically agnostic.
Yeah.
Because my belief system is what I can see and what I know to be real.
Yeah.
It's not just I believe in some white dude sitting on a cloud somewhere.
I reject all current versions of a creator that humans have told. That makes me an atheist.
Yeah.
I believe in evolution because it's been scientifically proven.
Yeah.
And I also believe in
I also am agnostic in a sense that I am open to the idea that I can be proven wrong with new information, or that there's things outside of our
understanding.
Yeah.
So far.
What my belief system is, and I hate the word spiritual because any crystal mom can say that there's spiritual. It's technically considered a form of Wicca, which is witchcraft.
Yeah.
But in
You're
reality,
a pagan.
I'm not a pagan.
I'm fucking with you.
Paganism's fucked. So paganism is
Pagans fuck.
they do a lot while covered in blood from various animals. That's actually like a ritualistic thing.
I like it.
It's for fertility. That's
I
the
knew
thing.
this girl that said she was pagan, and I joked like, "Oh, you're gonna cast a spell on me," and she got mad.
Crystal was Wicca for a while.
Wiccanism's great.
Yeah,
Wiccanism's great. It's
I was
literally
glad she was into it.
It's literally like if you believe something has a power, paganism is the basis to all fucking religion. Paganism is just if you give something a power and you believe it has that power, it will have that power. Doesn't that sound like Christianity already? And it's been proven that all of our fucking holidays came from paganism. And they were just like, well, this sacred baby was just so happened to be born during the winter solstice, and now that pine tree that you're worshiping, we're gonna throw some lights on it and call it ours.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's technically a form of witchcraft, but what I believe in is the 5 points of that star being the 5 elements, and that's basically it. Everything that has been known to give us life and keep life continuing. Earth, fire, water, air, spirit.
That's in like the simplest form is what makes sense to me, is that, like, again, there doesn't have to be a creator. It just feels like a system to me. Like there,
right?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Uni said, "I don't believe in God to be saved. I believe in God for the morality that the Bible teaches. I know I'm going to hell, but even in this world, I want to do good. You know?
Yeah.
That's the craziest shit I've ever heard.
It's a good perspective.
But why would you go to hell then? What, you know that you're going to why? Why?
Because intentions aren't everything.
No.
Well, and also,
you can have good intentions but still do bad shit.
No. But why? Because you're gay?
Well, no. Good and bad is also like a personal view.
Yeah.
It's also a personal view, which is why this whole like heaven and hell thing really doesn't make sense, because good and bad is a personal preference.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with an all-knowing system. It is a personal fucking preference.
From whose perspective is it good or bad? And if you flip it, is it still good or bad?
I don't understand. I still don't. That doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, none of it makes sense. That's the thing. It's like nothing about religion makes any fucking sense. Except for if you look into Buddhism.
I don't believe in God to be saved. I believe in God for the morality that the Bible teaches. So morality. So you believe in like not being shitty to other people, treating people with respect, everything. I know
if you
I'm
take the base teachings of Jesus, they're fine.
But hold on. I know I'm going to hell. Why? Why do you know that you're going to hell? Why? Because you're gay?
Yeah,
and the Bible says that you're not allowed to be gay?
That he's gay.
But even in this world, I want to do good. You are doing good. If you're a decent fucking person, you are doing good.
You know what's funny is literally the first thing in the Satanist Bible is just be good to people.
Exactly.
That's what I was going to bring, and I forgot it. I was going to bring my
Satanist Bible.
It would have been perfect if I had my certificate of membership with like the Satan logo. Yeah,
Satanic Church.
Yeah.
I talked about that at my job.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. And to see the dude that we've been talking about, like, wrench.
Oh yeah, he like cringed at it.
Oh my god,
yeah.
Wes.
That's why I have it.
I like uni.
I'm just gonna start making people think that they're cursed.
Uni. I really like. I don't understand that mindset. Though.
I think it's
like,
good perspective. If you're gonna have a belief or a faith in something like that,
that's a really selfless perspective.
Yeah, if you're gonna derive morality and like your perspective and lens and experience on life through that belief, then having that perspective is the best way to. If like that's what the Bible teaches is that he's gonna go to hell, then even if you're still gonna hold that belief because you get some good from it, it's doing good in your life, and you like having like you don't hold a belief just because you decide like I'm staunchly gonna do this even though I think it's stupid. No, you believe in it.
But like, why would you still agree that you're going to hell and like
because they believe in it.
You know that you're going to go to hell for the way that you are and who you are, and you're like but I'm still gonna be a good person, but I know I'm going to hell for who I am. Why believe in that shit?
I know I'm never going to be a millionaire, but does that mean I don't go to work?
No. I'm going to believe in this system and be morality based off of this system, be a good person based off of this system. Even though that with this system, I know for a fact that the person that who I am and like is against that system, I'm still going to hell.
Well, let's put the homosexuality aside.
No, that's exactly
they're saying
what it
it's
is, though.
because they've done very bad things. And I think I can relate to that, where I've done things in my life that have made other people feel very bad, and I felt very bad about them. So even if like in my belief in faith, back when I was Christian, it would be like God would forgive me for those things, I'd still go to heaven. From a human point of view, though, I don't know if I'll ever forgive myself for some of the things that I've done in my life. That's your own kind of personal hell. But, I think from a human perspective, if you're gonna hold on, let me finish my thought.
Okay, go ahead. Sure.
If you're gonna hold that belief, if you're gonna be a Christian or a Catholic or whatever, but you also have to be a human in the world that has done bad things, and you're deriving your morality from a religion, then yeah, you're gonna have this conflicting like I deserve to go to hell for the things that I've done. Under my understanding of morality through my religious beliefs. So like I think if what he's saying there is like these things that I believe say this about the life that I've lived, but I still want to be a good person. That's the right perspective to have. I don't think a lot of Christians look at it that way. They see that they're a Christian and just think that they're a good person. I think Christians who realize that they're not good people
Nope, I'm off the hook.
and think they're just off the hook.
We have free will.
Right.
Maybe.
You're gonna make mistakes.
Maybe.
That's debatable, yeah.
You are gonna make mistakes.
Yeah.
You're gonna fuck up.
I don't think
okay?
Christians have free will.
No. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna fuck up. None of that ever, in my mind, should ever, like, if God, all-knowing fucking being, gave us free will to make our own fucking mistakes, he knows. He has been, is here, and always will be. He knows exactly what the fuck each and every single one of us is going to do. He knows exactly how you're going to live your life. Why the fuck, if that's the case, would he not understand that you're going to make mistakes? You are going to fuck up. That's a part of life.
When you play a video game, I'm trying to think of a way to like word this metaphor. Like, you kind of already know the outcome. what makes a video game fun is not knowing like exactly how every match or round or race or whatever you're fucking playing is gonna go.
Yeah.
And
But
you have the choice to. You could play a game badly on purpose. You have the choice to do so, and you get different outcomes.
Right.
Kind of see where I'm going with that.
No, because he knows exactly where you're going.
Well,
God is an all-knowing being.
You can only do so much within the the constraints of a video game. Like a designer designed it and created a world where you could do these certain things. And people complain like, "Well, I can't destroy these buildings in this game. I wish there's more destructible environments." It's like, well, that's the limits of what this creation can do.
God knows everything.
Well, yeah. In this metaphor, the devs know everything, and they tested and had people play test it to plan for all the unseen shit that might possibly happen when you run the simulation that people might do within it.
Okay.
God still knows the outcome, though. Like, the point of the game is to still beat the game. You're still given a decision, win or lose. And within religions, the win or lose is go to heaven because you believe the right thing, or go to hell because you lived a satanic life or whatever.
But if he's an all-knowing being and he's done all of this shit, then why have hell in the first place? Because he knows for a fact he's been, has been, and always will be. Is that, and he knows that people are going to defy him.
You have to. That's what Trey's been saying the whole time, though. Is like you have to give people the choice. If there is always going to be an outcome, and you are an eternal being that's created temporary beings, the only way to give them purpose within that is to give them a choice between the eternal and not the eternal, which is heaven and hell. Like
no, you're giving us they're both eternal. It's either an eternal in heaven or an eternal in hell. But why would an all being or all knowing being give a choice? What is the point of that? Why would he put us here?
That's what brings life beauty. If you didn't have a choice to do it yourself, it would be devoid of all meaning.
So why?
That's why you don't play video games when you know, or watch movies when you know what's going to happen, or play video games when you know how it's going to play out.
Yeah, if every time you played a racing game it went exactly the same way, you wouldn't play it.
So, but we're talking about our lives here. We're talking about existential life.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is so. Why
it's
do
the
that?
Same with that.
Why do that to us?
If you knew how your life was going to turn out, would you bother living it?
Yes.
Would you?
Yes.
We've actually had a previous podcast where you said that if
we
you
had
saw
this conversation.
Yeah, and you had the opposite answer.
You said no last time.
If I knew exactly how my life would go.
Yeah, because you said if you knew all the terrible things you're gonna have to experience, you would opt out of it.
If I knew all the terrible things that I had to go through?
If you knew everything in general. If you knew how it was all going to turn out.
So let me change my answer here. Because, up to this point, I guess, in my life, knowing that I would have to
you get through it.
Knowing that I would have to go through terrible things, and then getting to a certain point.
There's an all-powerful, in this faith, there's an all-powerful being in the sky that created you and loves you endlessly, but you can't understand it at all because it's an all-powerful being that you can't just comprehend. If you saw it, you would go. There's parts of the Bible where, if you saw God, first of all, you can't see God. Second, if you did, you would fucking go insane and then die.
He literally goes, "Don't look at me, I swear to God."
Yeah. I swear to me, don't you fucking peek.
Seriously, dude, I'm too much.
So, in that faith, there's this being that, you just can't understand that created you and put you here for this purpose of, you have a choice. So, again, Uni is just, summing it up really well. Being Christian doesn't guarantee heaven. I think, that's the best perspective within Christianity. There's people who think, I'm saved, I'm going to heaven no matter what. I could murder somebody, God forgave me.
Those are people that are still figuring it out. They just don't know.
Yeah, my pastor believes that a pastor believes that he's going to go to hell.
That's the craziest shit I've ever heard.
There's this perfect being that created imperfect beings, and then the pastor's taking it literally as being I'm an imperfect being striving to try and be as perfect like God as I can be,
and that's not possible.
I will never reach that goal. It's very humbling, so I'm just going to be able to do what I can while I'm here.
With a God,
that's a good perspective.
But a God understanding that he's an all-knowing being. He created us imperfectly, or we were created in His image, right? We were created in His image, right?
But imperfect.
But
on purpose.
No. We are created in His image.
That doesn't mean an exact copy.
But we are as a part,
Yeah.
created in His image.
Yeah.
All the perfect and imperfect. So we were created in His image. Everything in between.
You're defining the word potential. Like, yes, there's potential within humans.
From this being perfect and this being imperfect, we are everything in between there.
Yeah.
Right? Right?
Yeah. Again, you're defining the word potential.
So it doesn't fucking matter what I do in my life, right?
Yeah,
we were What? No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, because you decide meaning in your life, whether you be who you are right now or a Christian. They've just decided a different framework to decide meaning.
If God knows that we were created, here's the middle ground. Here's perfect, here's imperfect. He created us in His image. Right?
It's like,
so you're going to have people that are going to be at the absolute bottom and people that are the absolute top, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so He knows exactly that we are created in His image.
Yeah.
Right? And it's going to be everything in between.
Yep.
Why would He not accept us into heaven?
Because He gave you the choice and you made the wrong one.
It's not.
That's fucking bullshit!
It's not something you're supposed to understand. There's other things like this that are like scientific provable concepts that like you don't have to like use God as an example. Like there's this thing in programming called recursion, where like a thing only exists if it existed to begin with, and it's an infinite loop that goes back on itself. Mm-hmm. It's called recursiveness. So like that already in your brain, if you think about like coding something and you're like, it only exists if it existed to begin with, and it can only exist if it demands that it exist itself. So like it has to, it's the self-fulfilling loop that can only be created if it was created to begin with. It's its own little god. It's this concept in programming that is a real thing that people use all the time to make things. You don't have to understand it. It's just a thing that's like, it's a property of being human. It's this weird thing that like in our state and our condition, it's just the reality of how things are. Like you're never going to settle this all-powerful being created a heaven and hell, and isn't that fucked up?
Yeah. And you're never going to get it completely. It's God. It's like, it's
not
never
going to
make sense.
Yeah. I hate that, like, both of you don't believe, but, like, you're making me start to believe.
We should have been pastors, dude.
Like, I don't understand where this is. That y'all have more understanding of this than I do. And
well, I had 15 years in the church.
I just think about it a lot because I'm afraid to die, so I'm like...
I'm afraid... Trust me, I'm afraid to die too. Like 100%. Like I'm terrified. I'm afraid of dying and then also being left behind.
That's why I totally get the value of religion. I'm like, it starts as a pure noble idea. It's like you're a sentient being aware of your own inevitable mortality. You should probably not think about that all the time because that's going to be really like just not motivating
because
at all.
If you follow these certain rules, then you'll be fine. And
right.
It's going to be okay. But like, I don't adhere to those rules.
Right.
That's in my personal being. I don't adhere to those types of rules.
It's the second you weaponize it again to like control other people, that's when it becomes a problem. And
exactly.
But the problem is that it also is a very like. It's a powerful idea that everybody's searching for in some way in their own life. Like, it's exactly what Trey just said. Like, you're trying to find some sort of meaning. And
to avoid thinking about death.
And that's where it starts from, which is a very noble idea. But the second somebody twists that to, like, I really like the Patton Oswalt bit where he's like, somebody invented sky cake so that tough guys wouldn't beat them up. They're like, there's cake in the sky you can have after you die if you don't kill me.
Basically.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good one.
That's, again, my point. Like, why should I be so worried about going against the exact fucking rules? Because, again, if you look at the Old Testament to the New Testament...
It's helped us survive for thousands of years.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's basic morals.
Yeah.
It's not like...
That's my sticking point with a lot of religion is like I don't need it to derive morality. I think I can understand good and bad through
without religion.
I can understand that like what we value in a human is that they are
actually, devil's advocate, you grew up with that.
Well, I did.
You grew up learning that.
But
So now you saying that, you learned that from. I learned that from.
What I value in people, though, like in my interaction and about myself, though, is that I'm conscious. It's not necessarily like my body, or like of course I value my body, but a living experience. What I value is that I'm able to think. Basically, like it's the consciousness that we value in people.
Oh, because God gave you free will.
And if you affect somebody else's conscious negatively, or you affect like their experience of life negatively in a way that their consciousness has, like, so if I cut off your arm, your body is harmed, but you have to live with that for the rest of your life, and that's the part that we value. Is like now you are in a damaged state that has repercussions, that like negative outcomes to a consciousness are what we value about a person. So I can understand morality from that. I don't need to be like there's a heaven and a hell and a God that are like watching my every action.
Damn, Univ is just on a roll, dude. He said you can't know something and believe it.
You have to just believe it.
Shit.
That's you
fucking
can't know something and believe
that
it.
That sums it up right. That's your problem right there.
That 100%. Yeah, I don't know it.
So you want to know, but you can't.
But I can't.
Yeah.
And that's where, like, when people are like, oh, I know exactly what's going to happen to me when I die. I'm going to go to heaven. No, the fuck you don't. You don't know what's going to happen.
You're right, and they're also right in their own way. Which
in
is
their
what's
own
fucked
way,
up about it, yeah.
And I have always, like, been like that to them, too. Yeah. That, like, I will admit that I'm not right either. And I'm not wrong. I am just doing or believing in what I think is right. I could be 100% wrong.
Right.
And again, if I go to hell for all eternity and you go to heaven because you did what you thought was right and I did what I thought was right, I will 100% be happy because I lived my life here where I'm at fucking right now.
Right.
At least trying to be a good person. I made a lot of mistakes in my life. And so where I'm at now, I am trying to be at least a decent person to the people around me. I love my friends. I try and help my friends out as much as I can. I love the people that I have surrounded around me. And, like, I've been trying to just be a decent fucking person. And if that's going to send me to hell the way that I live my life, then by all means, fucking send me there. Because I don't think that that's a problem.
Right.
I don't think that it's wrong.
Right.
That's exactly that same line about the pastor, though. It's like the pastor believes that they're going to hell, but they're going to do the best they can while they're here. They're like, they have the same view that you do right there, where they're like, I'm doing the best I can if that means I have to go to hell. But the difference is they believe in the hell.
Yeah.
I don't believe in it.
Crazy.
I don't believe in it.
Right.
I don't think that there's a hell. I don't think that there's a heaven. I think it's just...
I don't either, but
I think
there's a shitload of people who do in some form or another.
And that's fine. And see, that's another thing where, like, I don't deny people from believing in that. I just hate when people, like...
judge you for not believing exactly the way they
do. Don't do the same thing that I do where I'm like, hey, I'm happy for you to believe in that. The dude, specifically the dude that I, like, work with, and he's like, I just want you to, like, live a better life. Yeah. I'm like, I'm living a great fucking life,
You're not
dude.
preaching Satanism, Adam, or you're not like,
no,
you should live my lifestyle.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I'm just like, hey, if that's what you believe in, by all means do that. But he's like, you are living the wrong life, dude. I want you to, like, live this life to actually live a good life. And I'm like, dude, I'm actually living a pretty fucking good life the way that I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
I don't need what you have to live a good life. I'm still living a good life. I'm happy.
Right.
And, like, in the sense of, like, am I still dealing with a lot of things? For sure. But that's, like, beyond that. But I'm...
It is frustrating. I feel you on that. I spent a huge chunk of my 20s after I deconverted out of the church I'm feeling a lot of, like, frustration and all of this
happy
shit.
Understanding the way that the world works and what's going on and the way that it is. It may not be the way that religious people think about it or whatever, but the way that I understand things and the way that I logically think about things, I'm happy doing that. Because from what that has taught me is empathy and sympathy towards a lot of different people. And there are times when I know to just be a fucking asshole to people because they're assholes. You know, sometimes you just gotta be fucking rude to people because they're rude to you.
Right.
Fuck it. Like, there's no reason for that you should let other people just be a complete fucking shithead to you and you just deal with it. Be a shithead right back to them. We almost fought some random fucking dude on the street.
We did, but I talked us down.
You did. I was 100%.
I believe slightly different than you do.
And I was 100% ready to fight that dude.
I think that guy had a better night because we didn't absolutely demolish him.
And then, like, the dude that, like, I'm wearing this, you know, You Are Enough shirt, and like we talked about last week, at party stores, and, you know, those types of experiences that you have really make a difference. And that type of thing, I don't have to believe in some all-being God to make a difference in people's lives or to make a difference in my life.
Some people have
There's no, and if you do, by all means, do that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop you, but don't make it to the point where you have to make me believe the same thing that you do. Because, like, I've even talked to multiple, like, my buddy Ron, who I've worked with, and I've talked to him about it and everything else, and he's a really fucking great dude. We're also talking about a dude that's been in and out of prison for doing meth and having meth on him. Like, and then he's a born again.
Typically, when you're doing meth, you have some meth on you.
Like, you're talking about how you're like a born again religious person, you know, but like you've made all these fucking mistakes and everything else, but like now you're trying to preach to me that you found God and everything else because your cellmate like got you to read the Bible and all this other shit. It's like
the prison to Christianity pipeline is awesome. We could do a whole podcast on just that.
And so I'm like, don't fucking preach to me about how I need to believe in God when you're in, like, up until you were 50 years old, I think, something like that. 48. I think he was 48. And up until that point is when you started believing in God. And so now you're saved. Now you're going to be fine. Everything that you've done up until that point, but now that you believe in God, you're fine.
It's the concept of born again,
dude. Now you're fucking fucking shit. Bullshit.
Don't you think that, like, I don't want to keep going on this. We've talked about it.
I'm not even religious. Let's just play cards.
Yeah. The thing though is, like, people go through like self reinventions and like big moments in your life where you have these massive moments of change or understanding, or like you reach I hit 30 and things have been wacky in my head lately. It's one of those things where, like, I was going to turn 30 and it wouldn't be that big of a deal, and everybody says it's a big deal, and it's just a fucking number. But no, like, you start to realize your own mortality, and, like, there's a lot of shit in my own head that I'm dealing with.
I'm sorry. I really needed to get this out.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Because it's been a constant problem, and I'm sorry, Emily, because I've somewhat talked to you about it. I know that you're tired of hearing about it.
Talking about religion just makes me horrendously anxious, and I tried to tell you that, but you kept going, so... I'm trying to become not anxious at the current moment.
I needed to get it out, though. Like, I'm sorry. And it's
It's also midnight. So I don't even think we have time to play cards.
It is one of those tough conversations, and, like, I also get a little anxious about it, because having come from the church, there's, like, a lot of baked-in shit there.
I'm sorry to ask, what makes you anxious about it?
Oh, I was born and raised in the Catholic Church, too.
Okay.
And like, just I haven't had any good...
experiences with it, basically.
Experiences talking about, or talking to people about religion. I just don't like talking about it. I don't like talking about it because people are like, oh, what you practice is technically witchcraft, which makes you a terrible person. You're going to hell. However, I get the same reaction. Like, my hair used to be bright green, right? And I worked at Sally Beauty. And there was this one woman that came in, and I rang her out, and I was doing great customer service, and she just went, I'll pray for you. And I looked at her, and I said, thank you. And she got really confused. And I was like, thank you. That means you're wishing well for me. I'm not gonna be like, I don't believe in that.
Right.
Like most people would. Like, I'm not one of those fucking asshole agnostic people that's like, well, I don't believe in God, so shove it up your fucking can, lady. Like, no,
right.
like, thank you.
I would wait to think that later.
You have good intentions regarding me. If you're gonna go home, and you think that me having green hair is enough of a problem for you to go home and pray specifically for me, thank you.
Yeah, I just think it's misplaced. That's one of those things where, like,
people assume that I'm a bad person just because I'm like, I like taking vitamins. They're healthy for you. I don't believe that Big Pharma should be shoveling medicine into kids. I believe that everything in a medicinal sense can come from nature. And, like, people are like, oh, witchcraft. Still, to this day.
So I don't quite get why you were so afraid to have this conversation.
I'm not afraid. It just makes me anxious and uncomfortable. I don't like having this conversation.
Okay. But
I can understand.
After what we've all talked about,
I'm not like, religion. Like, I just don't like talking about it.
When you grow up in it, it's one of those things where, like, if
they
you
beat that shit into you.
And if you have any questions about it, it's one of those things that's, like, it's tough to talk
Like,
about within the church, but that's your community. Those are the people that you're supposed to talk to about those things. Yeah. But you can't really. So it, like,
there are adults that were raised religious through their childhood and they're still fucked up about it. Like
also, I just
still
have
working through
diagnosed anxiety.
Yeah.
This is one of the things that just makes me anxious.
Yeah, it's a whole other layer to it. As somebody who also is just diagnosed as anxious going through the church, that's a whole nother layer on top of it that they, like, it didn't help.
I fucking tried. I tried Presbyterian. I tried fucking Baptist. I tried. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, no, y'all are fucking nuts.
I had really good experiences with it, and then also some really, really bad ones, and then some ones in the middle where, like, I look back later now in life, and I'm like, oh, that was fucked up, but at the time it was great. Like, it's very conflicting when you can see it from the inside and the outside. And
what's funny is the guy that I work with is like, he walked around, and this was another weird thing that he did, where he was like, how long do you guys think that you can meditate for? He was asking that as like are you able to sit still and focus kind of a thing? And I was like, I actually practice meditation. I have the Bhagavad Gita, which is the Buddhist Bible, in my home. And it's actually a good fucking read. It teaches you all about self-care and, like, again, don't be a dick to people. And it's like, I was like, I could let you borrow it if you think that would be something that you'd be into. Because that's what taught me how to meditate. And he was like, oh, no, my grandma would kill me if I read that. And I was just like, yeah.
People hear Tibetan Book of the Dead, and they're like, that's evil Satan woo-woo shit.
Satan woo-woo shit.
It's funny, because there was once a time when that's how Christianity was treated.
When
it was first just starting out.
We talked about how Latin is considered, like, the devil's language. And it's funny, because the only reason why the Old Testament was translated to Latin is for the Latin-speaking Roman white people that couldn't read, what was it? Fucking Hebrew?
Ah, fuck. You're going to get me started on the heretical text, and we don't have 2 hours.
Yeah. I do want to talk about, like, I understand it, like, gives you anxiety, but, like, all of us here on the same...
Oh, it has nothing to do with who you are. It has nothing to do with who you are and how comfortable I am with you. It is an unsettling topic for me.
But you're still comfortable with talking about other sides of it, though. Like, you literally just started talking about, like, different things.
Why I
like,
don't like talking about it.
It was more like skirting the subject than the actual subject itself.
I was like, technically, what I am in a big focal standpoint is agnostic. What I am in a small focal standpoint is a witch.
But the way that you're talking about it, and the way... I don't know.
I believe in herbal remedies, and I like rocks.
I think maybe you're coming at it from like, this is really bothering me. I need to talk about it, and I can also understand the perspective of like, this has really bothered me for a long time. I don't need to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's been my whole life.
But then you do still talk about it though. You just brought up points about how like Latin and how in Hebrew, like,
well, because
you bring up
done my
points.
research.
I'm so
somebody who's gone through being religious and then deconverted out of it, you would have those points. It's something that we went through. Like,
so why would you even talk about those points though if you can't even talk about it?
Because
you don't
I'm
want
sitting
to talk about
in the room and I am a part of this podcast. Am I not?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like if I just sit here in silence for the past hour,
Well,
and
you didn't
don't,
have to.
and
Is
don't
what I'm saying.
say anything, I feel like that's more of a douche move than me being like, well, yeah, but, and then going back to sitting here. Also, you reached a point in your conversation where I knew something about it, so I sprinkle a little bit of my knowledge in there.
yeah, there was the Gehenna thing earlier too. I mean, there was some shit added.
The whole time we were talking though, you didn't have anything to.
No.
I do that a lot. Where like when you guys are talking about shit, where like I just sit back for a moment until I have something to add
Anytime
again.
you see me go back like this,
It's because you're throwing a pissy fit about being interrupted.
That too.
No.
That too.
Is me knowing that I have nothing to give in the conversation.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting back and listening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I tried to.
So I understand that. I get that. Okay,
I tried to tell you that
asking.
this conversation was making me uncomfortable, and I wish we would stop this conversation. And you insisted on continuing, so I insisted on not.
I understand that. I do. Yeah. But I will stand by that. This was a conversation that like I wanted to have because it's been bothering the fuck out of me.
Yeah, and
so
there was also a point
do,
of I was really excited about this expansion pack, and now we don't have time to do it.
And I'm sorry about that. I apologize.
We could play
that.
around.
We can still
We
play.
have
I already put my cards
We-
back.
we
I'd have to
can-
deal myself back in.
Oh.
So deal yourself back in.
I also work tomorrow, and so does Wes. But you don't work until like 6 p.m.
Yeah,
10
you
p.m.
do work.
10 p.m.
But
10 to 6.
Yeah.
It was something that was really bothering me, and I
know.
did really want to have this conversation. So I apologize I took that time.
If the guy at work cannot respect your boundaries of I don't wish to speak about this, I do not wish to be converted to your religion, please respect my boundaries, then you need to start going to HR and being like, this is harassment.
Yeah, we have talked about this specific guy
Because
a few times on the podcast.
because
now.
like talking
It's
to
an
him,
inappropriate professional conversation.
it is. It
work.
is. It's
Fuck off.
it's not proper table etiquette. It's not proper work etiquette to go up to people and try to convert them to your religion. You know, me and my manager are two counter people when it comes to religion, but he's not sitting there trying to convert me every day.
Yeah, in the same way where, like, if you're in an open relationship and somebody's, like, in a closed, like, standard traditional relationship and you walk up to them and you're like, you want to come fuck my wife at work? Even if that's what even if that's what you believe and you're like, I'm fine with this and other people should be fine with, you can't just do that at work.
And when I'm saying this is
You got to be respectful of other people.
When I'm saying this is making me anxious, I don't just mean uncomfortable. I mean, I am trying to stop being anxious. It's a traumatic thing for me. I grew up in the Catholic Church as well. Catholicism is very one way. It's either this way or you're fucked.
I mean,
and like
same for me.
Baptism is a little bit more open, especially Presbyterian. They're a little bit more open, but Catholicism is very. We will literally hit you if you go against Jesus.
Yeah, I mean,
The whole like
doesn't
nun
seem very
smacking you with a
Jesus-like.
ruler thing, that's Catholicism.
Yeah.
thank you.
I feel like Jesus would be like, "You're hitting the children."
Right.
Thank you.
We're supposed to be
How did
washing
my
their
word
feet,
get this
and
twisted?
you're over here smacking them in school?
Do you see my whole
The devious thing about
fucking
that, though, is
insane.
if you, as a child, you're getting hit with rulers in Catholic school, and you bring up that point, wouldn't Jesus be like, what the fuck's going on here? They beat that out of you. Like,
You're not allowed to have a mind of your own. Just sit there and sing hymns.
And then if you deconvert out of
Sit,
it,
stand, kneel.
you
Sit,
don't
stand,
just,
kneel. Sit, stand, kneel.
You don't just suddenly drop all that. You live with it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, especially in
Okay.
your formative years, man.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm extremely sorry and I did not
It's
mean
okay.
to continue this
No,
conversation
it's okay.
in the sense of
I'm
like
not mad at you.
making
It's just,
you upset.
I stated my boundary. You wanted to continue to talk about it, which is fine. I just didn't want to be a part of that conversation because it was making me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That was it.
We
Fair
get on a
enough.
roll on the
And
podcast.
now we're
Yeah.
past
That
it.
was it.
Yeah, and again, I'm sorry, but I needed to have this conversation because it's been something that's been bothering me, and I know that like
you can always. We will continue this conversation as much as you want later.
Yeah.
You can always come to me with this shit.
Yeah,
for sure.
and having Trey here too.
Yeah.
and like having that boundary of like knowing when and when not to. I apologize for not like.
Like I said, I'm not mad at you.
I know.
Not mad at you.
And again, I'm sorry. I know that you're not
I went
mad,
up to
but I'm
pee. I went up to pee
apologizing.
and get my vape juice, and I was like, "Wow, I really hope he doesn't think I just like stormed out." I legitimately
I
just
thought
had
you
to
weren't gonna
piss.
come back. I was like, oh no.
I just
didn't.
legitimately had to piss and get my vape juice.
Honestly, was too invested in the conversation.
Yeah, you didn't even notice I was gone.
No, hold on. No, I knew that you had left, but didn't.
It was
think
giving
that...
me a headache. Like I was
Didn't-
clenching my jaw. I was so anxious. So I was like, I'm gonna go piss. Grab my vape juice. What, did he flash you the mustache through the goddamn... scares the piss
I
out
knew
of me.
that you had left, but I didn't think you were leaving and not coming back. I did not think that.
God, I really have to piss.
But
I was like, I'm not part of this conversation anyways. I'll just go piss.
All this piss talk is making me need to piss.
Right?
I apologize. Also, thank you for letting me having this conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I appreciate it, even though that it makes you anxious. And
I spoke my piece on it. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, it's making me uncomfortable.
yeah.
And all I was saying was like, I'm not gonna be a part of this conversation.
Okay. Well, again, thank you, and I apologize. But it has been something that's been like bothering me, and you are 100% correct. Like, I need to just tell him like any part of what you are talking about, I don't want to fucking hear it.
There's a big difference between discussing his flat Earth theory with him and him trying to literally convert you to Christianity and saying that you're damned to hell if you don't listen to him. That's a whole different thing.
No,
Two
even
completely different spectrums.
No, because even the flat Earth shit, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Well, he's also trying to convince you of a belief in a weird way.
Again,
it's one of those
yes.
things where, like, if you want to talk about it outside of work, meet me at the bar, and like we'll agree to meet and talk about it. Then sure.
But I'm
There's
not
this guy
going
that
to.
I used to meet outside of Barnes and Noble in Pickerington. That was like he went to Christian school, Christian college. Yeah, I had him in my phone under the name Bible Banger. And I would just go meet this guy at Barnes and Noble and debate him about the Bible.
Go to Barnes and Nobles and battle.
Yeah. So like,
wits.
That's
if you want to have those types of conversations, there are boundaries that like.
That's a great place to have it too. You'd be like, "Nah, look at this. I got a book right here." Dude.
That was the idea. We would actually go
I've
like
got a
pick out
Bible
books and
right
recommend them
here.
to each other and like share back and forth
That's
reading.
awesome.
Yeah, it was actually kind of a
So
healthy
did I, yeah.
relationship.
right.
I do think that I need to set that boundary, and if he's
No, you
not,
definitely do,
He
yes.
works for a different company though. He doesn't work for my company. He works for a different company.
okay. Then you need to go to your foreman.
Bureaucracy.
Then you need to go to your foreman.
Well, no, I can. I'm
Go to the HR of
No.
his company.
No, because I've heard them having conversations, and I have literally walked away from it. And like even one of the dudes that works for my company was like, "Awesome, where are you going?" And I was like, I'm not a part of this anymore.
No.
Like, I'm not doing this. And, like, I continuously keep telling this dude, like, I'm not a part of this conversation. I'm not going to have these
Listen
conversations
to me,
with
I'm
you.
going to have to hire a therapist just because of you, so please, unless
No,
you're willing
I
to
don't-
pay my therapy bills, stop fucking trying to convert me to Christianity.
No, I don't need to hire a therapist, because eventually I'm just going to beat the fuck out of you, like, at that point. Like, I'm so serious. I don't give a shit.
You do need to
are
set a
not.
boundary.
You are
Jesus
not.
said, "Wield the rod."
You are not gonna fucking change me. There is nothing that you can say or do to me that is gonna change my fucking mind. Please leave me the fuck alone. And if you don't do that, then
Say it in a
To
very
me?
level-headed, respectful manner. Say, I am establishing a personal boundary. And if you cannot respect that, I will be speaking to the appropriate higher-ups.
Because I will work with you.
And I will get you put on a different fucking project, dude.
I will work with you no matter what. I don't give a fuck what your beliefs are. I don't give a fuck what you do outside of...
I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're wrong and you need to change your life. All I am asking is that you give me that same fucking courtesy.
We are at work. You come here to make a paycheck. Do that. Shut the fuck up. Or at least, if you want to have these conversations with other people and they want to have those conversations with you, then fine, by all means. But with me, I come here to make a paycheck. I do not come here to have these fucking conversations.
To get preached at.
Leave me the fuck alone.
There's other buildings for that. They make buildings to get preached at.
Alright, let me go take a piss and then we... Cards Against Humanity.
Okay.
Because...
You could be eating babies as a bedtime snack, and I'm like, I just don't want to hear about it.
I don't give a fuck.
Keep that to yourself.
I don't care how tasty you think baby hands are. I'm good.
You could
Solid. Solid, dude.
Proselytize how delicious those babies are right before bed all you want to me.
I know this carpet is a fucking pain in the ass.
I get worried that
no,
picture's gonna fall
scooting in would be fun. I'm moving this.
It's surprisingly robust.
Yeah,
it's managed and weathered the ride.
I am moving this when we move my couch down here. This is moving somewhere else because having it. Well, I mean, once we have the couch, I guess I wouldn't really have to.
Yeah, no,
it's just my gaming chair that.
It can continue to dangle by a thread right there.
So
it's podcast tradition at this point.
Hanging by a thread.
Yeah.
I sat, I think, in his chair the other night while we were watching Stranger Things, and I was like, I remember why I brought my gaming chair here. Because I had used my carpet. I think one of the cats peed on it like a long time ago.
Yeah.
And so I used my brand new carpet cleaner to like wet vac it. And so it's still wet, and I used one of those chairs. I was like, I remember why I brought my gaming chair here, dude. This fucking thing sucks.
You're skinny like me. It sucks to sit down, doesn't it?
It like your spine touches it, and you're like, ow.
I cannot. That's why I'm always standing.
And plus, I have to be back a little bit. I can't be fucking upright like this. And I've noticed at work that I'll overcorrect and end up like... Instead of hunching over, I'm going the opposite way. So then my back will hurt because I'm like this all day long, and I have to go like, oh my god, ow.
I think I've just become complacent to sitting in my body, and like I am. If the Riddler drew his own logo, like I'm a fucked up question mark.
Yeah, for
when
real.
I'm sitting, I'm
like my body hates me, and as the arthritis and carpal tunnel sets in more as I'm going into my 30s.
Yeah.
I hurt.
No, my ass should be here, but when I sit and get comfortable, it's literally like it becomes more of my back. I'm
here.
straight
hold on, I got you because I actually took off the lumbar support pillow from this chair because it was making me fucking do.
God, getting old.
Throw this behind you.
We're aging.
Throw that behind you and see how that tickles your fancy.
Oh, it fell through the chair. These chairs just are not conducive to good.
They were not made for people.
An octopus made this in retaliation against the human race.
The human spine.
The
octopus was mad that we have bones.
What are you, not an arthropod? Anyway.
I hate that you know the scientific term for a fucking octopus. Take your time.
Okay.
Take your time, bud.
That's actually kind of nice. That's better.
Right?
That's
okay.
better.
You can have my lumbar support pillow because this is better for me.
Holy shit.
Without it.
Wes, I got a question.
Yeah.
Do you feel like less drunk after you take a piss sometimes?
No?
Like you're
No.
peeing the drunkenness right at it.
If I
Always more
sometimes.
drunk after a piss.
No, I feel less. I feel less.
When I go to the bathroom, that's my moment to realize how drunk I am.
Yep, because then you go to stand up and you're like, woo.
Yeah, and you have a moment where you have to, well, for dudes at least, and if you're not sitting down to pee, you have a moment where you have to like be an adult and like
not
aim.
wee.
Yeah, you kind of have to like get your shit together for a second, and you realize how much you can't.
Trey, did we tell you?
I feel less drunk after I take a piss.
Did we tell you that while we were camping for your birthday, in the middle of the night, we were talking about how excruciatingly hot the girls' bathroom was at that campsite.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, I thought it was really comfortable. I was like, no, dude. The women's restroom is like a sauna. And we went in there because nobody was fucking in there at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
They better not be fucking in there.
And
We fucked in there.
no, we didn't.
Damn it.
We did something better. We went in and he was like, holy fuck. And I was like, right, it's like 200 fucking degrees in here. And he was like, I'm gonna piss while I'm in here. And I was like, okay. And then I walked into the stall with him as a joke. And he was like, no, do you want to hold it? And I was like, yeah.
What?
And I held it. And I went, woo! And he pissed up the wall. And he went, I can't believe... Actually, no, because if it was my first time using a penis, I probably would have done the same thing. And I was like, yeah. Pissed up the wall? Absolutely.
Every so often I remember it and have some fun with
But
it.
and then he took me into the men's room.
Like, oh yeah, this is cool actually.
And then he took me into the men's room, which was around the other side of that building. And we walked in and I was like, oh, it's a comfortable temperature in here. And he's like, right? That's what I was thinking. No, it was excruciatingly hot in that
No,
women's
because
restroom.
they were like,
Your heat kicked off. The men's restroom heat, it would get up to a certain degree and then stop. Ours would just keep running.
Right.
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
weird.
So it was so fucking hot.
it was hot as fuck. Like the moment that you walked in.
If you're
it
in
was,
there
like,
for more
hot
than
as
2
shit.
minutes, you're sweating.
And that, it was funny because everybody, like all the women were like, it's hot as fuck in there. And we were like, nah, bro, the men's restroom is
Fucking
Gucci.
perfect.
Like, it's good, dude.
What are you dumb bitches
I
complaining about?
would go in there. I would go in
Are
there.
you sure you're not menopausal?
Like, I went in there just to chill, dude. I was like, I'm going to warm up a little
And
bit
it was
in here.
cold. It was cold while we were camping. Cold as
Yeah.
shit and raining. But I was like, I'm not going in the women's restroom. I would rather be cold out here than fucking sweating my dick off in there.
Meanwhile, all the dudes are like women complaining about the temperature. Let's fucking do.
Right.
All right, so Trey,
right.
you won the last time.
You
All
picked the
right,
first black
You
card.
started.
I did?
Let's fucking do this.
Pick
You won,
Pick
yeah.
the first black card.
Oh my god. There is no God. There is no God.
It
It's
knows.
just blank and then you die.
There is no God. It's just blank, and then you die.
Yeah. That's
Uh,
crazy, man. That's awesome. I love that.
Okay, this one.
Hold on.
I have several that are like ow too real.
Oh my god, that's the one I'm playing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Univ. He's been on top of it in the chat tonight.
I don't have shit for this, to be honest with you.
It's
Yeah,
just
try.
blank and then you die.
It's just blank, and then you die.
Corn.
Corn. It's corn. A big lump with knobs. It has the juice. It has the
Take
juice.
this.
Can't imagine a more beautiful thing. Woo! It's corn. I can tell you all
Should grab
about
a white
it.
card, Wes.
Nope.
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 Never pull a white card.
Why would I do that?
There is no God. It's just waking up inside of a tornado and then you die.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. That's awesome.
You ever had your lungs sucked out of your butthole? That's what that feels like.
There is no God. It's just mommy and daddy fighting all the time and then you die.
The fact that you showed up.
He has
right,
something. He has something behind
Is,
his back, and I'm
is
suspicious.
fantastic.
What's going on,
What you
Captain
got- what
Pinky
you got there,
Ring?
bud?
Panky Ring. He's got the
What's
stanky
that?
panky ring on.
What you got there, bud?
No, it's because my hand swelled up. I couldn't.
Did you?
Oh, dude, mine do that all the time.
Did you photocopy your butt?
Please, did you photocopy your butt?
What you got there, bud?
Could you? We'll hang it up.
Pictures.
You got some pictures?
Yeah. What do you think they are of?
Me?
I see your mom.
No.
No?
Somebody with some big ears.
Your brother?
Who's got really big ears that you maybe had some pictures taken of?
Big ears?
Ears.
I don't know. Is
Big
it
ears.
immediate family?
I hope not. Jesus. God.
Is it the pictures of my daughter?
No.
No. Amelia does have some really big ears, though.
Oh wow.
Oh, jeez.
Oh fuck! Let me see that.
Is that your
Let me see
middle
that.
school
No,
girlfriend?
I know exactly.
Look at fucking.
That was your Justin Bieber days.
I literally was about to
I
say.
know exactly who this is.
You better hand me that.
I don't know.
You
Her,
do
I don't
that.
know her name. I don't remember her name.
You don't remember her name?
No,
You
I
have a
don't.
fucking picture with her?
bud.
What box did you go through?
You look like Justin Bieber is saying, "Look at my school lunchbox."
This is you in like the 8th grade. Hold on. American Eagle. It had to be like the 8th grade.
No, hold on. Let me think here.
I love the Office Max tag that's on this brand new chair that you haven't even taken off yet.
Let me think.
Is this like your support banana?
No, this
That's
Yes.
Junie.
The
I wanna say,
emotional
like-
support banana, yes.
I want to say like freshman.
Wow, that's like a big volume difference.
I want to say like freshman year.
Okay, so that was 9th grade. That was a year off. No.
Dude, where the fuck did you find this at?
They were in the little barrels.
You wanted to hide those. For good reason, flippy hair.
God, what the fuck is her name?
Anybody ever a VHS tape player?
A VCR?
A VCR, yeah.
Sorry. I don't know why I'm saying.
VHS player machine?
Well, I have a bunch of VHS tapes.
What does the R in VCR
Dude,
stand
you want to
for?
know some crazy
It's
shit
video
though?
cassette something.
Recorder.
Is it but it doesn't just record; it plays too.
But that was the main purpose of a VCR when it was first invented, was to record.
The TV.
I don't remember her name. But what I do remember is that I broke up with her. The
Short-sighted
Because you
night-
didn't
name.
remember her name?
No, hold on. I broke up with her the night that we went to.
Well,
We
this is
went.
awkward.
Her mom took us to go see Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and we went to that. And then on our way back, in like the Mustang GT that her mom had.
You remember the car, but
You-
not
I
her
do
name.
remember the car. Listen, this is how much of a piece of shit I am. Okay,
Amber or
we
whatever.
are literally calling out as much as a piece.
Oh my god.
I want to say it was like Caitlyn or something like that, or
Think of more white chick names.
Go ahead and fold that in half so she's not in the picture, and then go ahead and just hold that up so that everybody
No,
can
fuck
see
you.
him with his douche flip hair.
no, fuck you. But literally, we went to go see Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and I broke up with her that night on the way home.
So
Swear to
so
God.
her
Let
mom
her take
paid
you out
Her
for-
mom
an
paid
obscene amount for you to watch
For us
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
to go see
And
Trans-Siberian
then you went,
Orchestra,
"Hey."
and then that night I broke up with her on our way home.
You look like you
Hold on,
owned
wait.
a Beyblade.
Hold on, wait.
Oh,
Hold
you
on.
can't see it now.
Hold on, wait.
How did that happen? Were you about to
Hold on,
break
wait.
up with her, and then she told you she got you tickets, and you were like, "Hang on, hold that thought."
Hold on, wait. God
no,
damn it.
no.
Which button is this?
Oh my god!
There it
I
is,
told you,
okay.
hit the, hit the middle button.
Everything is yellow again.
There we
Yeah,
go.
You're not gonna be able to see it.
It's so yellow.
It's
Because it's
so,
so-
yellow in here.
The world covered in piss.
You're not gonna be able to see it.
World
Maybe a little bit.
We can see it.
That was, I want to say that was freshman year.
But you can't remember her name.
Nah, dude. Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, there's some people I dated too that I'm like, I can remember their faces. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I wouldn't forget their face, but their names, like, no.
I remember every single one
You
of
guys are
them.
whores.
We are.
I remember everybody I've dated.
Hey, I know where I got it from though. God damn, dude. No, I seriously cannot remember her fucking name. After me though, she dated a girl for like a long ass time.
What is with you and turning people into lesbians?
Yeah. And then she's
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure she's actually like married to a guy now. To be completely honest with you, I think the last time that I kind of checked, she's married to a dude. He just dipped out.
I like they just went, and then walked away.
As I was with you and turning people into lesbians, and he went, and then left.
All right, so
right.
back
What
to
the fuck, dude?
All right.
There is no God. It's just grunting for 10 minutes and then peeing sand, and then you die. Damn, dude. Damn, all three of those were pretty good.
that was a good one.
I want to go with waking up inside a tornado.
Yay!
Cool.
Mine was too real. Mommy and daddy fighting all the time, and then you die.
Okay.
All right, it's on you.
Too real.
No, it's
on-
Wes.
Wait, what? I thought we were going.
We always go this way. I don't know what your deal is. We always go
I don't
clockwise.
think so. but okay.
Mom's to-do list:
Because you always go after Wes.
buy groceries, clean up blank, soccer practice.
Clean up blank.
Yeah.
Clean up blank.
Yeah, mom's to-do list: buy some groceries, clean up the blank,
I don't have anything that even
Clean
makes
up-
sense, even
Clean
remotely.
up the blank.
Yeah, I
So,
ain't got shit for this. I'm just
Use your
throwing something
imagination,
in the air.
man.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm surprised they're still awake. Usually they go to bed around like 11 o'clock. It's 12:30. They're still up.
Turdy.
I can hope that you
Okay.
read that the correct way, but it's a shot in the dark.
I'll do my best.
Do my best.
Mom's to-do list. Buy groceries. Clean up aborting the shit out of a fetus.
Damn.
Soccer practice.
Messy.
Gross.
I'm sorry, but you put that all together.
Aborting the shit out of a
know.
fetus.
Right, dude. That's why it's such a
shit.
mess, really.
Out of a Venus. You flung that thing on the wall. You aborted the shit out of that.
You've never seen me abort a penis, though. I fucked that shit up. That's stupid. All right, Mom's to-do list. Mom's to-do list. Buy groceries. Clean up playing my asshole like a trumpet. Soccer practice.
What was that one?
Playing my ass. Clean up playing my asshole like a trumpet. All right. Mom's to-do list. Buy groceries. Clean up the sweet forbidden meat of the monkey.
We are all the weirdest people.
Buy groceries.
Oh shit.
Oh, that was a good round. I don't know what the fuck you guys were talking about. Aborting a fetus really made me laugh.
That was next level.
Unfortunately, that cracked me up.
Fucking go!
What's funny is I didn't think that playing my asshole like a trumpet would go as far as it did
That
with
worked
you.
really well.
And then, because I just imagine like all over the
You're gonna have to clean that up.
Gonna have to clean that up, Mom.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Dance like there's nobody watching. Love like you'll never be hurt. And live like you're blank. Dance like there's nobody watching. Love like you'll never be hurt. And live like you're blank.
I think you'll like mine.
Shit, I just dropped it.
Oh god damn it!
Man,
You dropped it face down though.
No, it's face up.
It's
I'm
face
not-
up?
I'm not looking at it.
Oh,
I'm not
Face
looking,
down, ass up.
I'm not looking at it.
That's the way we like to fuck.
I'm not looking at it.
That's the way I tie my shoes.
Okay, I have no idea.
Alright,
All right.
cool beans.
Dance like there's nobody watching. Love like you'll never be hurt. And live like you're going around pulling people's tampons out.
Oh, God. Jesus.
makes a very specific sound. Oh. Yeah. It makes that noise, but you would describe it as a squelch.
That is my favorite onomatopoeia, and I told him that when we were watching Stranger Things. I was like, squelch. That is my favorite one.
You did.
It's so specific.
There's like some wet, meaty suction happening.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, my God.
Dance like there's nobody watching. Love like you'll never be hurt. And live like you're meatloaf, the food.
Meatloaf, the food.
Not the dude.
Not the singer. The food.
Oh, God. Dance like there's nobody watching. Love like you'll never be hurt. And live like you're getting killed and dragging up a tree by a leopard.
What?
Wait. And live like you're getting killed and dragged up a tree by a leopard. No, going around and
Yeah.
pulling people's tampons out. Yeah,
Yeah,
take
dude.
that one. Yeah, you got that. Yeah.
Got your tampon.
I gotcha.
Record. Alright.
All right, now say the pre-recorded line.
You're my favorite deputy. Anyway,
There's a snake in my boot. All right.
yeah, I knew you'd like that one. I'm sorry, sir, but your insurance plan doesn't cover injuries caused by blank. being killed and dragged up a tree by a leopard would have done really good here.
Wait, say it again?
I'm sorry, sir, but your insurance plan doesn't cover injuries caused by blank.
Yeah, I guess I'll just use this one. Fuck it.
Guess I'll just use
Yeah,
this old thing.
I guess
Fuck
I'll
it.
just do that
Fuck
one
it.
then.
Fuck it. Hey, you want to take a shot?
Fuck. All right.
Did you forget that his beer was 12% ABV?
No, I did not. I'm fucking him up.
All right. I'm sorry, sir, but your insurance plan doesn't cover injuries caused by eating people. I feel like that would give
Thank
you
you.
some intestinal difficulties.
There's a fucking rib stuck in my throat.
Right. I'm sorry, sir, but your insurance plan doesn't cover injuries caused by the flaming wreckage of the International Space Station.
Okay.
It wouldn't cover that.
The International Space Station's on fire.
You would need good insurance.
It's really
You would need
expensive.
very good insurance.
Progressive doesn't fucking cover that.
Yeah, like a good neighbor, State Farm is not.
No, they don't do space.
They leave you the fuck alone.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is not gonna cover that shit.
No. I'm sorry, sir, but your insurance plan doesn't cover injuries caused by consensual, non-reproductive incest. Oh,
Ew.
It's consensual though.
No, it's so incest.
and non-reproductive.
No, they're not having babies, and they agreed to it.
It's
So
just-
what's wrong
it's
with
just
that?
fucking for
It's
pleasure.
just sex.
That was your card, wasn't it? That was your card, wasn't it? Yeah,
that
it
your
was.
card?
I'm not justifying
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Was that your
Yes.
card?
God damn it, the eating people! God damn it!
I choked on an elbow.
I like that my tag to that card fucking won. I convinced.
There is a brain
Convincer.
disease you can get from eating human brains, which eats your brain.
Yeah.
Not so fun fact.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Run.
Yeah.
Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm blank. Blankety, blankety, blank.
Wait, can you say it again?
No.
Is.
Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm blank. It's supposed to be like a gingerbread man rhythm. I'm not doing that. I don't care.
You can't catch me, I'm the blank.
I'm gonna do it to the tune of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star instead.
Run as fast as you can.
Oh,
You can't
shit.
catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
Hey, it works.
Yeah.
Oh, shit for this, dude. God damn it, man. I'm so bad at this.
Some of these
as
rounds are
fast
rough.
as you can. You can't catch me, I'm microaggressions.
They are tough to catch.
Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm a tiny fireman who puts out tiny fires.
That's cute.
Putting out tiny fires.
Cute.
Why is it so loud? You're tiny.
Wait, okay,
It'd be
one minute.
more
Hold on, here.
It'd be more like. It'd be more like.
Yeah. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm quacking like a duck in lieu of a rational argument.
I'm gonna start doing that. And next time you get aggressive with me, I'm gonna
so-
just go. Quack, quack, quack,
I'm so
quack,
tired of quack, quack.
Quack, quack, quack,
You
quack,
are making me so mad.
Quack,
Quack, quack,
quack,
quack.
quack,
I'm just quack,
Instead
quack.
of flashing my boobies to make you shut up, I'm just gonna start quacking like a duck. Quack, quack, quack,
No,
quack,
flash your boobies though. That would definitely.
quack. Both.
Counterpoint.
Por qué no los dos?
Affleck.
Affleck.
Tiny fireman.
Hell yeah.
God damn it, man.
All right. Does everybody have a card?
Not me. I have 0.
Oh, okay.
I got one.
I got 2.
She's got.
I think Emily wins.
It's my time to shine, bitches.
It's back,
All right,
on,
Wes.
it's back on you.
It's back on me. We're continuing. All right.
We'll do. You guys want to do a lightning round?
Well, they would have to start with Trey. Let's get through this round, and then
Oh,
when it's
then
Trey's
we'll do
turn
it.
again,
Okay.
we'll do it.
Okay. Oh no, Siri, how do I fix blank? I wouldn't ask my iPhone how to fix shit. I would just Google it. But all right.
I would just Google it.
Why am I asking
Siri.
Siri?
Because you
Right.
don't
Say it
have an
again?
iPhone.
Oh no, Siri, how do I fix blank?
Oh man, I wish I had this card for now.
Where's the jar? We keep
The the jar.
I feel like then we'd all have to bring in like a roll of quarters, though.
Oh god, I'm pretty fucking lady titty.
Oh no,
In the city?
Siri, how do I fix comprehensive? Ah, fuck.
Comprehensive.
Fuck.
Comprehensive.
Fucking.
The shot sent him over. He's gonna be the cream in our Oreo tonight.
I'd like to die now. Oh no, Siri, how do I fix comprehensive immigration reform? That's a good fucking question.
The question we're all asking, honestly.
No, because like I don't know what the rest of that was gonna be, and that is not what I was expecting.
What did you think it was gonna be?
I don't know.
Comprehensive erectile dysfunction.
But not that though.
Okay.
That one would have been good too.
Oh no, Siri, how do I fix getting naked too soon?
That's like you go on a date and you're just like, oh, you've seen How I Met Your Mother, the naked man.
Oh yeah.
Oops, I'm naked.
Oops, I'm naked. How do I fix this?
I'm naked.
Like it's fucking.
Put on some clothes.
Like it's Captain Crunch. Oops, all berries.
All berries.
Oops, all my dick.
Oops, all berries. Twigs and berries.
Oh no, Siri, how do I fix having sex with your mom?
Doing your mom. Doing your mom.
I'd dig her up.
Oh, no, because it would just be sticking your dick in an urn.
Not buried, in a tiny jar.
Sticking your dick in a tiny jar.
Yeah, she went the tiny jar route, which, you know, for you.
Would be mine.
Oh, damn. He gave it right back. I'm so proud of that rebuttal, Wes. That was a good one.
Alright, who's fucking my mom?
I am.
Of course you are.
Who's fucking my mom?
Of course you are.
Doing your mom. Doing your mom.
If my mom was still alive and somebody was fucking my mom out of my friends, it would be you.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna deny it.
In an alternate timeline, in a separate universe, you're
like
fucking
5 years
my mom.
ago. You 5 years ago would be like, she could give me drugs.
I'm not denying that. I'm not gonna deny it at all. I'm not.
Rest in peace.
All right.
With your fat tits.
They didn't. Those don't go with.
Call back.
Fuck me.
They take those out before they.
Call back. That was a part of the autopsy. They just took out her implants.
That's one of the things that this is too dark to actually say on the show, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's one of the things that really fucked me up for a long time about my mom's death was like, well, she died, and then they had before you get cremated, they have to take the implants out. So like they just,
Oh my God.
they took the implants out of my dead mom's boobs. And it's just like a weird thing I have to live with now. Anyway,
At least they didn't ask you if you guys wanted to keep them.
was an option. All of us were like, what the fuck? No.
Oh, the new stress ball.
No, we don't want this.
I hate that this is the card that I pulled, dude. I hate this so goddamn
Let her
much.
rip.
I've had a horrible vision, Father. I saw some mountains crumbling, stars falling from the sky. I saw blank. I've had a horrible vision, Father. I saw some mountains crumbling, stars falling from the sky. I saw blank.
Oh, this one would have been good. It would have made you laugh.
There's one that's just like,
It would have made you laugh.
these are both almost kind of matter of fact. Like, they're not funny, they're just kind of like, and this is a true statement.
Send it, bud.
I can't decide.
Fucking send it, bud.
I don't know what I'm going to save this one for, so I'll use it now. As if I'm predicting black cards now. Or I'm
Right.
like, I know
In
what's
this
coming.
expansion pack that we've never used.
I know what's coming next, so I can't use this card.
See, what's great about my round is that I got the hiccups.
You got butthole mouth going on. Are you a little lightheaded? You're talking like this. You losing sensation in your lips a little bit?
I know words. I have the best words.
I know all about words. I've done extensive research on these words, and I am an expert. Oh, yeah. I called that. Yep. Alright.
Somebody scare me.
What did we do last time that worked where we were just like, oh, what the fuck? How did that work? I made you do a handstand. That's what it was. I made you get upside down, and that
You gotta
fixed it.
focus on, like, actually relaxing your throat. Like, if you ever fallen asleep at your desk at school and you wake up and you, like, burp a bunch because your throat was relaxed.
Yeah, baby, don't worry about it. Just relax that throat.
Mm-hmm. Pretend like you're about to deep throat a dick and you have to really relax that esophagus.
Just focus on keeping that throat relaxed, baby. I'll do the rest of the work for you.
You are speaking his dream words right now. He has always wanted to hear these words coming from you. Hear these words coming from you.
Ooh, those hiccups feel good on my dick. Not a line I ever thought I'd say in my life. Fun line, though.
Fun line, though. Alright. Read the damn cards. Let's get this over with. He's so mad.
You know, just wanted to remind us that he's a minor.
I'm trying to like.
Oh,
seriously,
sorry.
I'm seriously trying to get rid of my hiccups.
Apologies to the children in the audience.
Our one viewer who just so happens to be underage.
I've had a horrible vision, Father. I saw mountains crumbling, stars falling from the sky. I saw China.
Holy shit, it's China.
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 I saw awesome pictures of planets and stuff.
Oh no!
It's very, it very much has I like turtles energy to it.
Right.
I like turtles.
Oh shit! I saw Meatloaf the Man.
No way that there's both of those cards in that deck. Meatloaf the
Meatloaf the food
and
and Meatloaf the Man.
Yeah, I like that. Good expansion.
Alright, who had awesome pictures and plans and stuff?
That was
I
me.
think that was Wes, yeah.
That was me. I feel like you guys are starting to catch on when a card is mine because I really tag on.
Yeah, you do.
I explain the card.
Mine was Meatloaf the Man because I knew it would make both of you go, there's no fucking way.
Somebody scare me.
Ah!
Taxes!
Death.
Republicans!
Inverted penis.
Docking.
I've already seen it.
Yeah, we did look at that. We did.
What's it called when you stick a pipe cleaner up your pee hole?
What?
Sounding.
Sounding.
When you stick a pipe cleaner over your pee hole, this.
Well, you just stick anything in your pee hole, but they make special rods for that. They're called sounding rods.
Oh my
stick a
God.
Pipe cleaner up there. It's.
Guys, what turned me into a Republican?
Oh, I got.
China would have been good here. Damn it. Damn it, Trey.
I forgot to
China
pull a
would have been
card.
good here.
What was good?
What turned me into a Republican? China.
Vagina.
China. Have you guys seen that video of Trump just saying China over and over and over again?
I've seen lots of videos of Trump saying lots of things on repeat, and they're lots of fun. I'll send you a few.
Thank you.
There's some good compilations out
Guys, what turned me into a Republican? An empowered woman. No, that would have turned me into a Democrat.
Yeah, that one's like.
Yeah, fuck that
Alright.
bitch.
I
Fuck
didn't
that
know
bitch.
this was a pop quiz.
Hillary Clinton.
For the right answer.
Okay, that's Trey's card.
It's not either. It's not.
I feel like it was Wes's.
there. Getting rid of a
He
card.
went.
I kind of did.
You did.
And I did think of Hillary Clinton.
Okay, what turned me into a Republican? Melanin. I don't know many people with melanin that are Republicans.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't your melanin.
Right.
It was somebody
other
else's
people's melanin,
melanin.
turning you into a Republican.
Oh, so I'm racist. That fits.
No, Republican.
The other R word.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. So, like, I went...
This one wins.
The one that you have in your hand?
Yeah.
All right, then give me the book.
What turned me into a Republican? My huge penis and substantial fortune. I feel like only rich people can afford to be Republicans, for real.
Yeah.
But, hey, so...
Melanin almost had it, though.
So, I went... I was at work, and one of the guys I work with is a black guy.
No way.
And, hold on.
You work with a black guy?
Sorry. Go ahead.
We were walking on the street.
Yeah.
Because I was going to the corner store to go and get some beer.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's cute. Keep going.
It is.
I'm taking you seriously.
I love his
Continue.
hiccups.
Literally, as we were walking down the street, somebody from their car yelled the N-word with a hard R.
Oh, Jesus.
Cool.
Yeah. Like, and I turned to him
Just
and
for
I was...
funsies?
I turned to him and I was like, "Is this what it's like in America?" And he was like, "I guess fucking so." Like, I was like, "Did you hear that?" He was like, "Yeah." Like, it was so fucking, like, it blew my mind that I was walking with this dude, and literally somebody from their car was like, "Fucking N-word with the hard ER."
It's just another person living their life, going through their own shit.
And I was, I mean,
Can't really blame him.
yes, but no, dude.
Yeah.
Like, seriously?
I know.
That guy was going out of his way to
Yes.
be malicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I was walking with this dude, and somebody yelled out of
really
their
good.
car to, like,
Right?
yell some shit like that, and I was like, dude.
Feels like it belongs here.
And he, like, he was like, I heard it, but didn't register it, and I was like, I heard it, and I definitely, like, knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and that it was a moment where I was like, you're just used to this. Like, that's just,
Desensitized.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're
Yeah,
just,
but no.
No, I don't think it's
Yes, but
that
no.
happens that much either. That's kind of crazy. That's wild.
No, that's,
I mean,
that's just
Yeah.
a wild
How often
situation.
are drive-by
Hold on.
N-words happening?
Right.
no, it wasn't like
Fucking crazy.
something that was like,
But people driving by and saying absurd shit happens all the time.
Oh,
I've had
yeah.
a car full of white girls drive by me and call me a bitch ass nigga. I've had a black dude drive by me, which you were there for, and told me I was the whitest nigga with dreads. Like, people would feel safe in their cars because they're driving by and they're like, oh, I'm
Right.
about to
Yeah.
fucking get this guy.
It's also the same
'Cause they're
people that think
fucking
that nobody will
pussy.
see them if they pick their nose in their car.
Wait, people can see that?
Yes.
he definitely was like, nah, that ain't like a normal thing.
Right.
But it was still like crazy to me, like somebody could
Baffling.
like you just do that.
Just another
Driving
Tuesday
by?
in the hood.
Like, you just do that. No, this is downtown Columbus.
I know.
This is High Street.
No, that wouldn't happen in the hood. In the hood, you get shot.
This is High Street.
That would have been a
Columbus.
drive-by.
People have done crazier things. I mean, Columbus is surrounded by
But it doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense to me.
Country.
Like,
Yeah.
and I even told him, I was like, whoever that was is having some.
fucking his daughter. Oh.
Yeah, probably. Or his cousin.
Like, that dude is going through some like
Or
fucked
had
up
his
shit.
daughter with his cousin.
And
Or
also,
running for president.
fuck that dude. Like,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he was even like, he was cool with it. He didn't give a shit. I mean, he was literally walking with a white dude.
I mean, why would you give a shit? At that point, what do you do? Like, if you
Gotta be
Nothing.
mad
if
about
you
it.
gave a shit, then you're just affecting yourself at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it was so funny though that like that shit happened, and he was still just like, whatever. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? He was like, eh.
All right, everybody, speed round.
It's that white
Trey,
people shock.
pick your card. Let's go, bitches.
She's just one of the guys, you know. She likes beer and football and blank. Huh. Interesting.
I feel like that one will confuse him a little.
Throw me for.
Oh, we don't pick another card.
Throw you for a whole loop. All right, Wes.
What sucks balls? The confidence. I like it.
Oh yeah. What sucks balls? Yeah.
Hoover vacuum.
Perfect.
Almost added it to your hand.
Alright, I got it. I has them.
This Friday at the Liquid Lounge, it's blank night. Ladies drink free. Oh, you were. You were.
The
quick on
confidence.
that one.
Where's the blank at? It's what night? That's what it is? It's
Yeah.
blank
This
night?
Friday at the Liquid Lounge, it's blank night. Ladies drink free.
Okay. I don't have anything for this. This
Yeah,
is
me either.
stupid.
Yeah, me either.
So fucking.
I love these cards because you guys always crack me the fuck up with these cards. Oh yeah, he's drunk. If he's biting you, he's drunk.
Did I just get nommed on?
You did just get nommed on.
I've been drunk.
Okay. What's about to take this dance floor to the next level? What's about to take this dance floor to the next level? I love these ones because you guys always crack me up with these ones. Remember the dance craze one? That one was a good one. Alright, Trey.
Alright, now I'm laughing about it because I'm thinking
Alright, Trey, let her rip.
thinking about the possibilities.
She's just one of the guys, you know. She likes beer and football and tender chunks of all white meat chicken.
That's manly stuff.
I really like that.
That sounded like a fucking Budweiser commercial.
She's just one of the guys, you know. She likes beer and football and dropping dead in his bar's bathroom and not being found for 72 hours.
Jesus.
You know, like a man.
I don't know how to pronounce. Did I pronounce
Sabaro?
Sabara? Okay.
Sabaros.
I'm not reading.
I fucking love Sabaros, dude.
She's just one of the guys, you know. She likes beer and football and antidepressants. I like the tender chunks of all white meat.
Yeah,
chicken.
give me that card.
That was good.
Yep, that one's mine.
That was solid.
Alright,
Yeah.
Wes.
Okay.
What sucks balls, Wes?
Alright, what sucks the balls? Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
True.
Come on, Jeff, just suck my balls.
Jeffrey Bezos. You did it! Jeffrey Bezos.
I think you did it. It has a different context there. Alright, what sucks balls? Homework.
True.
Facts.
Yeah.
Shit sucks balls.
What sucks balls? An old dog dragging its anus across the floor.
Okay.
If you give it enough peanut butter, I'm sure it would.
That does suck balls. Jeff Bezos.
Hell yeah, Jeff Bezos.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Congratulations, Jeffrey Bezos.
I think Jeff Bezos as just an answer to any question is pretty funny.
Yeah, honestly, that's why I was like so confident with my choice with you. I was like, yeah, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, it could be like, what happened to my cake? Jeff Bezos.
Bezos.
Why is the economy failing? Jeff Bezos. It's the same question.
This Friday night at the
Why do my
Liquid...
parents hate me? Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos.
This Friday night at the Liquid Lounge, it's putting more black people in jail. Ladies drink free.
I feel like you read that without realizing what you were saying.
I read
whole
it
time.
I read it as I was like I'm not looking at them
Right.
until I read it, and so it was.
Every word was like a new discovery.
It was.
God damn it!
Oh,
That
he
concept.
read that one.
It's almost like a telethon.
No, I haven't
for
read them.
Slave.
I haven't read them. I'm still laughing
Still on
about
that
that
one?
one. This Friday night at the Liquid Lounge, it's a long business meeting with no obvious purpose night. Ladies drink free.
At the Liquor Lounge.
At the Liquor Lounge. At the Liquor Lounge.
This Friday night at the
At the Liquor Lounge.
it's 20 cheerleaders laughing at your tiny penis.
Night. It's It's 20 cheerleaders laughing at your tiny penis night.
Please drink for free.
That makes sense because they're gonna be cheerleaders. They're making fun of your penis.
Yeah, you show up,
Obviously.
you get your penis laughed at. All the women get to drink for free.
And the drunker they get, the more they laugh.
Yeah, I'm going with that one.
It's like a reverse strip club. It's like a terrible reverse strip club
Yeah.
where the men show their dinks and get laughed at, and the women drink for
That
free.
was great.
All right. Oh my God. What's about to take this dance floor to the next level? Eternal screaming madness. Yeah. What's about to take this dance floor to the next level? Showing all the boys my pussy. Damn straight.
They thought I had a wiener.
Damn, that dance was fine until that pussy came out. And then it was lit.
And it was lit. Hold on. My
Pussy on the dance floor sound effects.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's about to take this dance floor to the next level? My brother's hot friends. Showing all the boys my pussy definitely wins that one. Trey, was that you?
What?
Showing all the boys my pussy?
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Typically when a pussy's out, I'm like, Trey?
I've got 4.
I've got tree.
I got 4.
I think I also have 4.
Oh, man.
4.
What about you, Trey?
1.
Oh.
Are we tied?
Yeah?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
That means we start the round off with a speed round next time.
It means Hakuna Matata.
Or what we could do is you pick a black card and you pick a black card and we combine them.
Ooh.
Okay.
Combine them.
Let's see if that works. We'll see what happens here.
I tell you, it was a non-stop fuck fest. When it was over, my asshole looked like blank.
Oh, shit! Blake in the house!
These are fucking perfect.
I'm upset that it worked. All right, Trey.
What?
I'll tell you, it was a non-stop fuck fest. When it was over, my asshole looked like blank.
Oh, shit! Blake in the house!
Yeah.
Wait, so we should get 2.
Pick a card.
Wait, so we should get 2.
You should get 2? Okay.
Yeah, because you gotta.
There's 2 blanks. So you fill his
So
first.
I thought we were done. What the hell's going
No,
on
hold
They
on.
here?
tied.
Oh,
So I
okay.
had them both pick a black card and we're
Here's-
combining the black cards
Here's the first
to
one.
make the most interesting story.
I'll tell you, it was a
I
non-stop.
wasn't
fuck-
just doing a racist fucking.
Here's the first card.
Okay.
I'll tell you, it was a non-stop fuck fest. When it was over, my asshole looked like blank.
Oh shit! That means blank is in the house. I put a different read on that one.
No, just one. Just one. Because of the way that Wes read it. It's just one.
Okay.
Hand me the first one.
That means blank is in the house. No, just one. Just one.
What do you mean?
Well, it might work with 2 for Trey. We'll see what happens. I'll hold on to the second
No,
one.
because
Okay.
I need a second one from you. From Wes. Or for Wes.
Okay.
Her card might fill both blanks.
It does, but hand the card I handed you to Wes because that makes a lot more sense.
Okay, so
Okay. So that wait a minute. So he has
And
3
I'll
cards.
hold on.
No, and then and then that one goes to you.
okay, all right, okay.
All right.
Oh wait, which one is which though? We don't know which one is which.
Fucking figure it out, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna. All right.
Do Trey's card first.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll tell you, it was a non-stop fuck fest. When it was over, my asshole looked like loud, scary thunder.
Oh,
That is not the card that I gave you.
No, it's the card that I gave you because I couldn't find one that made sense after I gave you my card that
Okay,
didn't make
so
sense.
the card that I gave you.
read it again.
I'll tell you, it was a non-stop fuck fest. When it was all over, my asshole looked like loud, scary thunder.
Oh shit! Jason, the teen mayor, in the house.
Okay.
Jason the Teen Mayor.
You got your ass fucking blown out by Jason,
Jason
the
the
teen
teen
mayor.
mayor.
I'll tell you, it was a nonstop fuckfest when it was over. My asshole looked like it being too late to stop having sex with a horse.
Oh shit! Moon people in the house.
Trey wins.
I like moon people.
I just meant we start the next episode with you guys both pulling a black card. Not right now.
No, we combined them.
Fuck.
It's happening. All right. That was fun, you guys. That was Cards Against Humanity. This has been Blue Skies from the Basement. We have things and stuff to find online. Find and follow us on those things to find and follow online.
I don't give a shit. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Things and stuff.
Literally, don't go and follow us on anything. I don't give a shit. Who cares?
I don't fucking care.
Fuck you guys.
Go eat yogurt or some
Whatever,
shit.
dude.
I hate our listeners. I
Go
hope
take
you know
some
that.
probiotics to help you poop.
So whose side are you on, Israel or Palestine? No, I'm kidding.
We
The
established.
podcast is over.
And we have been canceled already.
I already said what side I was on last time. And that got us pulled off YouTube.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding. But I did say Hamas last time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just follow us on all our
I'm
social
just
media.
kidding.
It's Blue Skies from the Basement or Blue Skies Podcast.
Blue Skies from the Blissman.
Blue skies from the basement.
Yeah, I can't give the fucking.
Maybe somebody without hiccups should be doing
I
this.
mean, maybe.
That's all, folks.
All right. Blue Skies Podcast at gmail.com.
Gmail.com.
You tried. Uni, thank you for being here. As
I'm
you
outta
correctly
here!
call out me, the one viewer.
Me, the one viewer.
Eventually, one day, in my hopes and dreams, there will
Hey,
be other
Uni?
people here.
Tell your friends to come and listen to us. That
It's not Uni's responsibility to make us successful.
We can't. You can't be threatening and also have hiccups.
I know, right? It's so bad.
Can't be
It's-
stern
But tell
with
your
hiccups.
friends though. If
It's
you're
too
like,
disarming and
I'm
cute.
the only.
Tell your friends
I'm the only viewer. Go and tell your friends, dude.
Tell all your friends.
I'm being fucking serious.
Actually, I don't think that Uni
God
has any
damn
friends.
it.
I don't think that Uni has any friends.
That's why he
the
watches-
sad part,
That's
man.
why he watches us.
You've
I
gotten
know,
demeaning
right? Yeah.
at
Well,
this
he's
point.
not going to be our fucking fan anymore.
Oh.
Oh,
We're gonna
You
lose our
do.
one viewer.
oh no, he says he does. All right, then go tell your fucking friends. Tell your friends to watch us.
Should have
then.
just said you don't have any friends.
And then your friends are like, "What the fuck are you watching?"
Nah,
What the fuck are
Uni.
you watching?
You know for a fact that I personally appreciate all of your views and everything, constantly being.
We don't
being
appreciate
here.
our viewers. We appreciate our one viewer's views.
Nah, dude, I love you.
We
I'm
don't
just fucking around
appreciate
with
you. We appreciate the little number one in the bottom
Fuck
corner.
you guys.
No, absolutely. You've been
You suck.
a fucking cool friend to have around in
Yeah.
the server and
Seriously,
participating in the
Absolutely.
podcast. And the
we really
streams.
do appreciate you, Uni, along with my hiccups.
Yeah, we appreciate those too. Anyway,
God,
fucking love you guys. Trey, do you have a quote for us?
It is easier to find men who will volunteer to die than those who are willing to endure pain with patience. There you go.
I need to
And I'm
process
out of
that
here, motherfuckers.
Mic drop.
Peace.